need that sports encyclopedia. Where you at, Steve Kim? Got Trent in the cut.
What are you?
He's the best.
Yeah.
He's a master motivator.
I'm a master motivator. I ain't no regular ass motivator. I'm a fucking master.
Coaches tried to make practice so hard that the game was less intrusive. Like they coached you that way. Like people think, well, they were just yelling. No, they were trying to put you under stress and put you in under duress so that when you got in the game, you could mentally handle adversity.
If you go through JUCO and you make it out of JUCO, you can make it anywhere.
I respect the hell out of you to see that you're doing what you're doing and still doing what you're doing for real, the way you do it, man. From day one, you had the same enthusiasm. You keep the same enthusiasm, and it's fucking contagious.
In my opinion, I think Shedeur Snow's the best deep ball in college football. I don't think
he's. Can you just say something nice about Shedeur Sanders?
I love talking ball. It's nice to connect with guys that are like-minded and just are real and genuine.
And I'll proudly stand up next to you all. God bless America.
You said belt to ass, T-Red. You got the belt around you. Coach JB Show.
What up, man? We're in the building. It's Truth Telling Thursday. Pound that like, subscribe, become a member. It's powered by BetUS, the realest show on planet Earth, by the realest sports book on planet Earth, BetUS. Head on over there today and tell them we sent you. Coach JB, use that promo code. Get you 150% bonus up to your first deposit, up to $2,000. Let's dive into it, man. This is a loaded lineup today. Steve Kim will join us live. Lonnie Johnson, former player of mine who plays now, just signed with the Las Vegas Raiders. A long 6'3", 6'4" corner. Pete Carroll loves his long corners. Is on his way to Vegas to sign his new contract, so he will not be on today as we thought. He'll be on Monday. So just giving you a little program update. Lonnie Johnson, new Raider, will be on Monday, along with a loaded lineup all next week. We got a lot of big-time guests next week. Possibly Warren Moon, Phil Simms will be joining the program as well. Two legendary QBs, plus so many more. So just tune in as we're getting big-time guests every single day on the realest show on planet Earth. We're not just getting regular guests either. We're getting guests that fit our show, our mold, and who are willing to at least be real on the realest show. We're not just getting guys to come in and plug their brand or some shit like that. I don't want that. I want real cats, and that's what we do. So it is what it is, but pound that like. We got a loaded lineup today, loaded show, and a lot going on. And it starts with Ryan Clark being a race-baiting pusher as he is. Listen, man, Ryan Clark continues to push the narrative that this is the 70s and the 80s in the NFL, and that we truly care about what color the quarterback's skin is when we draft them in the NFL. Ryan Clark said Shedeur Sanders is possibly dropping in this draft because of his skin color. A lot of folks that I know almost got floored by this comment, that he continues to go up on national television and say the stupidest shit that I've ever heard. Now it's starting to irk me a little bit because he's starting to slap not only black folks but white folks in the face that actually support his network, his fucking himself. He's parted ways with a lot of good people that we know that no longer fuck with them because he's standing on this hill. Listen, you stand on that hill, go for it, dog. Each his own. I'm not going to trip. I stand on my own hill. You can stand on your own hill. But let's be fair about the thing and let's be honest about it. This guy is one of the main fucking reasons for our divide in the sports world when it comes to color, race, and the ongoing discussion about white versus black, and especially at the QB position. This past Super Bowl, we had two brothers play versus each other for the first time, and that is all he talked about. Do you know who didn't even notice it? Me. That is who. Guys like myself who coached, who played, and who coached to help for the right reasons their entire life. We didn't notice. I wouldn't have even noticed nor cared what color the QBs were. Now, when it is the first for something, let me be clear. When it's the first time for something, sure, we need to expose it. We need to promote it. But a daily race-baiting segment on a national platform is becoming exhausting, Ryan Clark. Going back to 2007 even, let's just go back to 2007 because that's the only time that I can really think about. And I know there's been many before him, but Jamarcus Russell was selected first. Cam Newton after that in 11. I think Jameis Winston in 15. Kyler Murray in 19. Bryce Young recently. Caleb Williams last year. And not only the first quarterback, but the second, the third. 3 out of the first 6 last year. We're brothers. Nobody cared. Not from my side of the fence. But I have heard from you, Ryan Clark. That's all I've heard. That Shador is losing traction, which we don't even know to be true yet, by the way, contrary to belief. We don't know Shador's dropping in the draft. All you're saying and covering your ass is if he does, it's because of his skin color. When the last few years, we've seen black quarterbacks selected first overall or second. But I haven't heard you mention that at all. Dak Prescott's the highest paid player in the league, Ryan. Until this new market shift, 4 black quarterbacks were in the top 7. Until this new Josh Allen market, which will be changing again always, every year. But I never heard from you, Ryan. I never heard you mention that at all. I heard you talk about the lack of black head coaches in the NFL, but then I heard you go on your platform and demand Anthony Lynn be fired. Make it make sense, you hypocritical fuck. Yeah, I fucked up. Aaron Rodgers was just cut by the black coach in New York, Aaron Glenn. And guess who they brought in to replace him? Oh, a black quarterback named Justin Fields. Guess who's also there, Ryan? Tyrod Taylor. Hey, Ryan, Kirk Cousins was promised to be the starter in Atlanta and promised a big-time payday. Got paid a lot of money and was cut for guess who? Oh, a black quarterback who was drafted when? Oh, the first round last year. Guess who cut him? A black head coach. And guess what? I ain't heard you say shit. But you say Shador is being blackballed because of his skin color? Enough is enough, homie. But what do I know? What I do know is my co-host, Naptown legend, Far East Sider. I love waking up with this man right here, man. You can all say all you want about this dude, but you know what? He comes, stares adversity in the face every day like a lot of you dick riders and says, fucking eat a dick. I love it. I love it because I'm the same way on the other side of the fence. And let's bring our main man in. LeBron, hairline, having. Lamar Jackson, loving. And AR5, defending. Caitlin Clark, jocking. Juju Watkins, hating. Our main man.
Yeah.
I don't like your backdrop on me. I don't like your vibe, like your white wall. I like
What's
your white
going
wall.
on, y'all, man? I'm gonna over talk JB right now because he's not gonna throw off my energy in my intro because my energy is high level, is macro, and the comments that he made at the end were micro. He started off great, said he loves me, he loves having me as his co-host, and loves that I stand on business. And as soon as I came on, he started complaining about the white background, knowing why I'm not in that studio space because I need a place to live at. But anyway, we're not gonna worry about that because it's Taco Thursday. Yeah, I made that up. It's Throwback Thursday. It's Steve Kim Thursday, and it's Thursday with the JB Show of Big Smitty. And we wouldn't be here without Robo and Mojo, King David Cartel, Jesse U from the LBC, Ross Morrison, Sugar on the Rim, please, Ron, and Boston Richie. So thank all y'all for joining the show. Become a member right now if you're not green, because if you're not green, we don't even see you. If you want to be seen, be green. But we hear live belly in the background, man. We got a loaded show. What's going on, Jason?
What's up, Darnell? I thought about doxing you. I didn't know what that word meant. So while doxing you means, I guess I put out your information, like I put your address and everything out on the internet.
What made you want to do that? That's like super random.
Zach Smith's going through it right now on Twitter. They doxing him or whatever, like the dick riding fans.
Oh, really?
So, you know.
All the Michigan fans probably like leaked it.
Yeah, who knows? Brian Case and them.
Oh, yeah.
So,
you can do it, homie. I mean, I'll dox you too. We'll just dox each other, homie.
Yeah, they try to dox me. They try to dox me. Shout out to Trump. Shout out to Donald Trump. Egg prices, gas prices, housing market, interest rate lowest it's been since November. You know what I've learned? If you don't burn up like big chicken farms and plants, the egg prices will drop. If you don't like kill the chickens, the egg prices will drop. Like it's crazy. It's a crazy thought, but that's actually how it happened. That's actually real shit. Like if you don't kill the chickens off, the egg prices will eventually drop. Because Biden was killing chicken farms all over the place, and then that stopped, and now the egg prices are coming down. So good shout out, man. Shout out. California prices have not dropped at all. We probably still went up. We probably came up some.
Yeah, all my stuff's hot. I don't know nothing about nothing changing, and I don't know none of that. All my people still complaining about the price.
It takes a real one to live here, though, Smitty. I'm just letting everybody out there in the country know they don't get it. They don't get it.
Yeah, you gotta be different to live out here. You gotta be a different type of hustler, different type of mindset. It's different out here, homie.
This ain't Indiana, homie. This ain't. I mean, Kansas or whatever. But
Indiana rent like if you pay like $750, they're like, oh, that's.
Why am I small, Bailey? Why am I always fucking small? I can't even see myself.
You're not really important right now. We're having a conversation. I'm the star. I just got an intro.
I hate the small thing because I don't even see myself. You know why? Because my camera's not set up right for some reason.
Oh, well, whose fault is that?
Bailey, he got to fly out here and fix it.
No, you need to fly out or what's homie? Have him drive out from San Diego.
Who?
What's homie name? The serial killer.
Shame you don't know. He know you.
Oh, it's early. I'll remember it later.
He know you because he'll fuck around, peel your whole face off.
He don't say nothing the whole day. Like you be in the room with him, he just won't say nothing the whole day. At your Super Bowl party, like we walked past each other a couple times. He didn't say nothing until I was leaving. Like 3 hours later, he was like, "He said we walked past me earlier."
Hey, he's in.
He didn't say anything to me.
He's in Bailey's neck of the woods, man. Because he mentioned that shit. He was mentioning that shit. Bailey, you better watch out. That motherfucker mentioned your like hometown, everything. Like that motherfucker might find. He might go up.
Address and everything.
Yeah, it's like I'm up there by where Bailey's from this whole week. I'm like, damn, because he travels all over there. You've been in Utah, Arizona. Anyway, we're talking about our tech guy, everybody out there. So if you guys are lost, I don't really give a fuck what you think. But anyway, let's dive into it, Smitty. We got a lot going on. Steve Kim will join us. Lonnie Johnson was going to join us. He's going to join us on Monday. Next week, we got a crazy loaded week. A new guest. If you guys like and enjoy the new guest platform that we're doing every day, drop a comment, drop a like, and become a member. Especially Sheldon Day killed it yesterday. Obviously, Greg Townsend, he'll be more regular during the off season. We're going to get his shit set up. Greg's old school. Greg's old school, by the way. So, we'll fix that. We'll fix that. Him and Shaun King. Shaun King couldn't even talk to that motherfucker. He kept getting shut down. Shaun said. The motherfucker looked like he was the Holy Ghost. His shit kept turning white, dark, white. Shout out to Ryan Morris. Ryan Morris for being a member. Cap Lucky, you need to become a member before I block you. So let's dive into to the show, man. Brought to you by BetUS, Smitty. I don't know what you thought about my intro. Very racist intro. I thought about you when I said it, when I did it. But Ryan Clark, even you didn't agree. We did it on Sean Salisbury's show yesterday as well. Like, fuck, man. Eventually, it's got to end. This whole thing about Shador. I think Shador is actually benefiting from this. I'm on the flip side of this thing. I think Shador has a Cam Ward is. I think you and I would agree. Cam Ward's kind of probably, for the most part, been probably in most people's eyes the number one QB off the board.
Yeah.
So I don't know why Shador would be dropping all of a sudden. Of according to Ryan Clark, when the whole time it's been Cam Ward, who I think last time I checked was a black quarterback. I didn't know. I don't know if I might be tripping, might be colorblind. But I think he's a brother, and he's been, for the most part, Smitty, since, like, I don't know, the number one QB in this draft. So that's all I'm saying. I don't know why Shador all of a sudden it's because of his color. I don't get it. I guess he wasn't at his last game or at the combine or whatever that he didn't perform in or whatever. Cam Ward didn't get it either, but he didn't mention Cam Ward at all about his skin tone. I don't get it, man. That clearly tells me my point, Smitty. It's about Deion Sanders, and that's why you're bringing him up. It's not about no color. It's about he's Deion's son, homie. Stop with the cap, and it is what it is. You didn't bring up that because that's your boy. You don't want to hurt. You don't want to get into that doghouse. Deion Sanders' name is global, and Ryan Clark, you're national. There's a huge difference. I don't know, Smitty. I'm kind of over the shit. I'm just over the whole fucking thing. I don't think we care. We've had more black quarterbacks drafted first and early in the last decade than we've ever seen. It's at a high. It's getting higher. 2 black quarterbacks just played in the Super Bowl against each other. 2 black coaches just coached each other in the Super Bowl. I mean, I don't know. I don't. At least on my side, I know there's racism out there. I know all that shit. But on my side of the fence, folks, I know, and we don't even think about it. Like, it doesn't even bother us. But that was my whole lead-in, Smitty. You and I, cats that we know, played in the locker room of this in this game. We never thought about it. Never give a shit about it. Shaun Salisbury and I talked about it yesterday. We don't really give a fuck. I didn't know it was even a thing until Ryan Clark brought it up. So I don't know. I don't get it.
I mean, I don't think it's a thing anymore. I mean, we all know, like, back in the days, for the quarterback position specifically, it was, it would be question marks years ago, though. But I feel like we're far gone from that because of everything you say. You look across the league now, a lot of the quarterbacks are black. There's a lot of black quarterbacks, and a lot like that. You mentioned yesterday, the highest paid quarterback right now is black. We just had 2 black quarterbacks in the Super Bowl. I mean, everything you just said is true. So, like, I disagree with it as well because the game is not like that anymore. It's almost like he's talking about something that used to be years ago. And like I was trying to explain yesterday, I know, you kind of we got like a weird like debate, but it was really on the same page. You just, like, my thing is, I think that the swagger and style and the pizzazz or whatever that Shador has may rub some of the people the wrong way because that's not what they're used to. But again, that's not necessarily a race thing. That's a personality or how you showcase yourself type of thing. Because to your point, we haven't heard none of this about like Cam Ward at all. We haven't heard anything really. I haven't heard anything negative about Cam, honestly. So like, and like you said, he's the black quarterback. So it's not a race thing. It's just his dad is Deion. We know what Deion is and what he does and how Deion was drafted. He said if they would have drafted me, they would have put me on layaway. Like that type of just confidence in himself, and he's obviously pushed that down onto his kids. And that's what Shador has too. That same type of confidence, and I think for some coaches, some GMs, that may rub them the wrong way. They may consider that cocky or may consider that whatever. And I think that's where the confusion is. That's the case. I don't think it has anything to do with he's black, because if that's the case, then we get Lamar, Kyler, Dak, Mahomes, Jalen Hurts, like half the league down there is black now as far as quarterback. So I just disagree on that one.
How about this 90% of the league?
Right,
I don't hear Ryan Clark talking about that. Like, it's come on, man. It's not the 60s and the 70s and fucking 80s.
2000s. I mean, I know Shaun. I know you disagree, but Shaun said he feels like it was 2017, 2016 when it like really, really like stopped the conversation. I don't know the actual year in which it like the line was thrown down, but I do feel like it's been a minute now where it's like, all right, whatever conversations they used to have about, are black quarterbacks smart enough? Can they understand and break down a defense? Are they, those things did used to be said, early on, but that's not, the game has changed, and I think that's long gone.
Yeah, I would argue that Ryan Clark's hurting his draft stock at this point. Just keep letting race consume you, and I think that we're just taking the fucking. He has people that actually do take his race bait, and that's what runs this whole narrative, and they keep pushing this narrative, and I'm just like, man, his son, Deion's son, by the way, is not even close to himself. Deion is an anomaly. He's a unicorn. I don't believe there'll ever be another one of him. Bo Jackson, unicorn. Don't think there'll be another one of him. Then you got your generational differences. You got Kobe and Jordan in their respective, eras, generations. I don't think there'll be another one of them. I don't think they get enough credit. Like, that's the thing about it. And then you keep pushing this narrative on the negative narrative about why he's not or why he is getting drafted. Dog, let the human being that bleeds the same red blood as me get drafted. Like, stop. I'm just fucking tired of it, I guess. Let's get into the quote of the day, Smitty, brought to you by BetUS. Head on over there today. Use the promo code Coach JB. Get you 150% bonus. Smitty, who you are becoming is more important than who you've been.
There you go. You can't change the past. That's already happened. What are you thriving to be? What are you trying to be? What's the future Jason Brown? We don't care about Jason today. We know he's crazy as hell. We know he has a ton of flaws. We know he's wrong on a lot of stuff. But who is he going to become tomorrow, next year, 5 years, 10 years from now? That's what we care about. So I like that. I'm not going to rank that one, but that's still one of those good, knowledgeable things that if you got your notebook out, young people in the chat, write it down, take a picture. I don't really care, but save it and put it somewhere. I like that one. Max Ross. He looks like a WWE wrestler or something. LBC, top 100. Jeff Gilbert, top 30. All right. Hey, agree to disagree. Real shit. Quinn. Just real shit. Gary, 100. Like that, homie. Hey, the chat funny. The chat really be like, look at this. Gene said, look at Smitty understanding this one. Let's fucking go, Smitty. Like he a proud dad. Like I finally got it.
How did it sound?
He said, this is how he typed it. I know Gene. Gene is smart ass. He said, look at Smitty understanding this one. Let's fucking go, Smitty. He proud of me and shit.
How does he say let's fucking go?
Look at Smitty understanding this one. Let's fucking go, Smitty. You know he said it in that exact pace. I've never met Gene. He's never called in. I never heard his voice, but I know how he said it. So let's fucking go, Smitty. With a Budweiser in his hand early in the morning. Gene crazy as hell.
Dip.
Yeah.
Contrary to belief, brought to you by Prize Picks. Head on over to Prize Picks right now. Use the promo code Coach JB. Smitty, I'm way too observant. I'll cut you off for something you don't even think I know about. Contrary to belief.
An original right there. It's an original.
Yeah, that's my own thing because it is real. Because people are like, damn, JB, you don't fuck with me no more? And I won't even answer that question.
Yeah.
Because I stopped fucking with you long ago. I cut your ass off before for something I saw you do. You didn't even know I saw it. You didn't even know I saw it.
I got my girl and shit cut somebody out quick. See, I'm more forgiving. You know what I mean? And I don't know if it's good or bad. You know, in some cases it could be a bad thing, but I'm more forgiving. You know, I always say, you know, life's too short. Even for it's family members where I'm like, I could have cut off this person, but I just G Wizzy said, nah, that one ain't top 25. Brandon Hood said top 6 real shit. Nah, that one ain't hit top 125. Damn. Shout out to G Wizzy. But yeah, I'm more forgiving. Like I got family members that I probably could have cut off for different reasons, but I always look at like the big picture of like, damn, we got one life guaranteed on this earth, and it's short and it's quick and it's over. I ain't gonna really spend my time, you know what I'm saying, harping over stuff that, you know, is it really important enough to cut you off? Now, if it's big enough, I will. If it ain't, then it's like, you know, whatever, we can move on. I never forget though. I never forget. I'll say that. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't forgive or forget.
Damn. So if I mess up one time, it's like it's a wrap.
I don't forgive or forget. Fuck them.
That's crazy, homie. That should have been a quote for today. Quote of the day brought to you by Bet US. I don't forgive or forget. That's it. That should have been a 1. Top 10 went over your head, Smitty. LBC. My fault. I didn't understand it.
You see my scallops from last night I made?
You know what? The video was, I watched the first half and I got distracted. But I did see the initial scallops before they were done. You put the noodles on the grill. You get the seasoning. The start looked great.
Wait, what happened? You got first half of what?
So I was watching the video, you know, and you were going. It sounded good. And you know what happened? I got distracted when you said GD. You keep saying that in your video. Whitlock already checked you, homie. God damn.
God damn. That's
like your famous thing when you cooking. And Whitlock already checked you about that. Us as Christians,
he didn't check me.
Man, we don't like that. But you keep doing it out of disrespect. So I was watching it. The asparagus looked so good. And then y'all gonna see it. It's like 2 seconds.
Wait, let me get this straight. You care about me saying God damn.
There you go.
But you don't care about the bitch wearing the Witch of Eastwick hat that plays Jesus Christ. I got it. I got it. It makes sense. I got it.
You my homie though, so I can't control her. I care about my household, homie. You supposed to be the homie.
Don't matter, homie. You say you Christian, homie. You should have came out here like bitch, take that hat off, you witch-looking motherfucking bitch. That's what you should have done.
Like either though. That's the problem with a lot of you guys, like you far right. Y'all think being an asshole is being a Christian too. Me coming out and saying a bitch and all that, that's not how Jesus moved. If you read the Bible, he's the
by the way,
so like,
by the way, you don't hear me say. Do you hear me say, God damn it? No, you hear me say, God damn. Say it fast. God damn. Now what? Now. Well, go call Jason Whitlock and tell Jason Whitlock publicly apologize to me because I don't say God. I say God damn. GOTDAHM. See, I don't know. You don't know how the vernacular works.
Anyway, though, just say something else. You got a lot of great sayings. Just say something else.
Goddamn is my food tagline.
I know. It is kind of funny. I'm not gonna lie, but the problem is you got a
lot.
Roll
with it, then. You got to roll with it. You say you're supporter.
And these young folks, Coach Davis and Jazzy Jazz, they gonna say God because they just think they micro. They're not gonna listen. They gonna say it's your fault though. You influence a whole generation of
if you guys, anyone in here critiques me for saying it in the chat and then says be better and all this shit, I'll start saying God, G-O-D, and I'll start saying the actual word. So stop critiquing me in there. I mean, stop critiquing me.
Gene don't like it. That's rare. He don't even like that.
Yeah. Gene not a real Christian.
All I'm saying, JB, don't disrespect God because you mad at the chat, homie.
I want to know something. Since when is saying goddamn disrespectful? Because I don't see it.
It's been like that. Like I was always
been like that because y'all made it that way. That's not disrespectful at all.
Who's y'all?
Goddamn is not a bad word.
Who's y'all?
Y'all, everybody.
Christians or okay.
This time I mean everybody.
It's called putting God's name in vain. So like growing up, we just never said that. I would never say that.
Jesus Christ? Nah. Well, guess what? I'm not changing ever. I'll never change ever. So you already know. So good effort. I appreciate the effort.
Yeah. It's all love. Like it's coming.
You know what it is? Like you can't change a grown man. I've learned a long time ago. You can't. A lot of you guys keep trying, and you're wasting effort on yourself, and you're not making yourself better.
Right.
You're actually regressing on your own life, trying to worry about my life. A grown person.
Right.
You just can't do it. At some point, you're going to have to be like, damn, I missed on JB. Damn, I missed on this cat. You can't save them all. Remember that. You can't save them all. And you know what? The bottom line is, God knows my intentions. Isn't that what you just said, homie?
That's what all the hood cats say. That's what all the hood cats say.
You're getting caught up. You're getting caught up, homie. You're getting caught up in the Bible. The Bible says, don't judge, and I do not judge. The Bible also says, until your last breath, you can repent and be saved by the grace of Jesus Christ. Amen.
You're a halfway Christian.
Did you know that? Did you know that?
Yeah.
See, I don't know if you know that. See, I don't think you know that. I know the Bible. I know the Bible. I know it inside out. I can tell you every testament. And here's the thing.
The problem though is people like you will take that and say, shit, I can do whatever the fuck I want to do every single day. I can sin as much as I want to.
But God knows that. God judges me, right?
I want to, and
but only God judges me.
See, the problem is y'all be trying to.
Why you judging me? Why you worried?
Y'all be trying to fake Jesus out. Y'all be trying to outsmart God. Y'all think y'all smarter than God. Y'all think y'all can act a fool every single day of your life, and then on your deathbed be like, sorry, God, I apologize for all my mistakes, and I'm gonna go to heaven. God is he's a forgiving God. Yeah. He's a loving God. He's also a God of consequences and discipline, and will send your ass, not he also knows down to the depths of hell. That's a real thing.
What he knows
all I'm saying is,
you know what he knows,
you gotta make an attempt to be better. We're not gonna be perfect. We all fall short of greatness, but you gotta try to be better.
You know what he knows though? You know what God knows? You know what God knows though?
What?
Your true intentions. You're not ever gonna fake him, homie.
What's your intentions when you get?
Why y'all worried about me? You know, it's the crazy thing. The same person who's worried about me saying "goddamn," is out here fucking stealing, lying, getting over on the motherfucker, trying to get over on someone in their own family, trying to do somebody wrong for a quick little come up, fucking dope heads. Fucking hookers, hoes and skeezers, tramps, sluts, and stop. Listen to all your bullshit.
Me and the chat, we're not judging you. We love you, and we're just giving you just a word of advice. That's all we doing, homie. That's all we doing. I ain't judging you. You still my homie. It's like if I saw a homie like drinking too much, and I think he's slowly becoming like an alcoholic. I'm not judging you, homie. I just think that you probably should put that bottle down so it doesn't lead to your destruction. This is a small thing. It's not nowhere near to that same level. We're just saying that you saying GD in the video isn't the best representation as you as a follower of Jesus Christ and God. Even though we know your intentions are pure, you have a mass audience that follows you, Jason. And when they see that, not all of them have the same intentions as you. Not all of them are God-fearing. Not all of them have the macro mindset that you attain. So when they hear you say GD, now they're going to say it. And now we're starting a whole generation of people saying GD and disrespecting my GOD. That's all we're saying, homie. We love you, Jason. Don't take it personal. It's business. Let's keep it going.
And the same cats over here questioning what I say is looking at a 14-year-old girl walk by in the mall today. You fucking weirdo fuck. Shut the fuck up. Anyway, goddamn, let's move on. We got a loaded show today. Line up. Poll question, Smitty. Should Kirk Cousins, a white quarterback, demand a trade today? Should Kirk Cousins demand a trade? And here's the question, and this is why I want to know why. Because goddamn, all these other motherfuckers demanding trades. When they get cut and benched and said that they're not going to be the guy, why is Kirk Cousins don't get a? I want to tag Ryan Clark right now on Twitter, and I'm going to ask him: can Kirk Cousins ask for a trade? Ryan Clark, is it okay? Is it okay if Kirk Cousins asks for a trade? I want to ask Ryan Clark, see what he says, and see if we can get some virality going on today. I don't know what that virality, yeah. So. Because he got cut by a brother and replaced by a brother. So I don't know if there's I'm pissed off today. We need to be talking about fucking saving the white quarterback, homie. I want to know why the white quarterback's getting blackballed today, homie. I gotta know. Because I haven't heard Ryan Clark say it. Ryan Clark didn't bring that up. So why the fuck is my white quarterback getting blackballed today? Imagine saying real shit, though. I come on a national platform and I talk about, man, fuck. Kirk Cousins got cut today, man. Fucking white dude getting blackballed, man, in the league. What the fuck? Aaron Rodgers got cut by a black head coach, man. And they replaced him with a black quarterback. And a dude that the doctor stabbed in the chest. Two brothers got replaced Aaron Rodgers, man. Fuck that. We got to stand and we got to march.
You should have actually opened the show with that. Save this right here, what you're doing, for a future thing. That was actually smart. And like the clip could be like
reverse racism, my man.
You could change your name to like Brian Fark or whatever, however you want to do it, but like it's like the opposite of Ryan Clark. Brian Fark, or however you want to do it, but like It's like Ryan Clark, but opposite. That'll go viral, and you tag him, he'll respond to you, and then y'all have a beef, and when y'all see each other, y'all fight. And that's what I want.
Hey, I'll fucking choke the shit out that bitch made motherfucker. Hey, let's move on. I gotta ask you something real quick. I gotta really ask a question.
I ain't even answered the question yet, but go.
Cause I'm still on it. I'm tripping though. Like this guy's been pretty damn, pretty serviceable. I'm not a Ryan Clark guy.
Damn.
Ryan Clark. We're off Ryan Clark. I'm not a Kirk Cousins guy. I have never really been a Kirk Cousins guy. He's been serviceable. No question. And he's been, he's probably been top 10 in a couple years in his career.
Oh.
I'm not a guy. I'm not a real big Kirk Cousins guy. But listen, there's two parts of this. I'm pissed. You told me this is the dollar amount in the years you're giving me to be your franchise's quarterback moving forward. You drafted Michael Penix. Cool. I get it. But then you replaced me, and I had a bad year. I want out, though. I think I can still play a couple more years, just like these young cats demanding they want out of certain deals. Why can't I? If anyone deserves an out, it's me who's put in this time and gone through an Achilles, recovered, came back, blah, blah, blah. Now, on the flip side, I'm the owner now. I'm the coach. Hey, Kurt, you also said you were ready. You were better from the Achilles tear. You were better off than you showed. You didn't recover. But then I flip it back and say, hey, medical team for Atlanta, you said I was clear or I wouldn't have cleared physical.
Right.
You see where I'm going? This is a very slippery slope here on both sides. So where you at with Kirk Cousins, man? And the question is, should he demand a trade?
I mean, if he wants to play, then sure. But at the same time, it all comes down to leverage. What do you have that's going to really make us honor your wishes? Now they might look out for him because it is a player's league now. I mean, like if a player asks something, requests something, a lot of times they end up getting it. But you're not even a starter right now, so you can request a trade and want to trade. But if we deny it, then what you gonna do? You're not even our QB1. We got Michael Penix Jr. here. Only time that trade demand stuff works is when you're the guy. You know what I'm saying? When you're Myles Garrett, right? When he says I want to trade, everybody's ears perk up and you got to listen now. And you either got to pay him a crazy bag or you're going to have to figure out the right trade to let him go. But when you're a backup quarterback, which Kirk Cousins is, he has no leverage. So, yeah, I mean, demand it. You know what? Let's change the word. I wouldn't demand anything as a backup quarterback. I go to that front office and I would humbly ask, hey, is it okay that you guys, because you guys trying to trade me? Could I go in the market and look around if there's another opportunity, please, sir? Because I just want to end my career with opportunities to start and play, and here I won't be able to do that, sir. Is that possible? Don't demand anything. I don't think you have the power to demand. That's where I'm at with it. So yeah, I think he wants to compete for a starting job somewhere else, but he needs to do it in a humble approach because he don't have the power no more. You ain't got the answers, JB. You ain't got the answers.
Yeah, I still think he does because of what he's done. If there's other guys out here demanding a trade that haven't even lived even close of his NFL career, I think he at least deserves the right to say, I can go start in Cleveland, Pittsburgh, Indianapolis before Daniel Jones, other places like that are still available. New York. I don't know, Smitty. I think there's an absolute market for him right now. The quarterback's bad. I don't know why no one else is bringing it up. And no one else is actually calling in and saying, JB, you've been right on this for a long time. Do we understand what's happening? Russell Wilson flew to Cleveland. Do we understand? Does anyone grasp? Can anyone grasp what's going on at the quarterback level in the NFL, how bad it is? Cleveland's talking about possibly Jameis Winston now back. Now we're retreading, coming back to Jameis Winston. That's how bad it is, Smitty. Let's be honest. The New York Giants, we can talk about just 2 years ago, they were a playoff team, but let's not even talk about, let's just say over the last, 10 years, they've been pretty bad, mediocre. But they're still the New York Giants, multiple Super Bowl champs, a historic franchise. They're the Giants. They hold weight. Pittsburgh Steelers, I mean, come on. I mean, championships are in the rafters everywhere. NFL, I'm talking about NFL level, not just the Pittsburgh Steelers. Multiple championships, historic franchise. 2 historic places don't have a quarterback. And we're in what? March 13th? I can't wait, dog. And Aaron Rodgers walking around with a fucking blankie on a beach?
Oh, I didn't see this picture. Is this real, homie?
That's real, homie.
What do you think he listens to it in his headphones right now?
Fucking like...
Hey, that kind of had me relaxing a little bit. That's pretty damn good, homie. They call that ASMR. ASM. I think it's ASMR if I'm not mistaken. It's real like peaceful, just like earthly sounds, homie. Your mosquito sound was crazy.
We gotta cut that. I need to post that today.
Yeah, post that ASAP. Write that time code down.
Come on, man. Miss me, dog. Miss
face,
me.
Homie. Like, he really like thinking, like, damn. Look at his face. He like, should I keep playing, man? Like, damn.
But I got a blankie on, homie.
He cold as hell. It's early
Hey,
morning.
he asked for a blankie the other day on the boat. Huh?
Really?
Blankie. That's what they said.
What'd you say to her? You give her a blankie?
I got multiple blankets on. I got multiple bitches can have different blankets. Because they'll smell it. They'll smell another bitch's blanket.
They get mad.
Who wore it? Who had this?
Right.
They know.
The homie wife was over here though, and she wore it. Okay.
Then I gotta come up with a whole thing. Yeah, I gotta come up. The homie's wife.
Yeah.
So I don't want to go through that. I just got blankets in compartments for different AEs.
So you got AE1, AE2, AE3, and it's like labeled.
Or they go by day, Monday to Sunday. But listen, let's dive into this the real topic here.
This is crazy.
Come on, homie, I'm over this shit. Let's keep it funky. 30-year-old Aaron Rodgers has a right to hold off and say, give me some time. I'm going to think about where I want to go. 40-year-old Aaron Rodgers off an Achilles who's not very good anymore, like he at least was, don't have the right no more. You should have made this decision by now, homie. You've been doing this for the last few years while you've gone to visit Gaza Strip, fucking dark room, fucking get high. It's time to shit or get out the pot, homie. Retire or fucking play. It's March, homie. This is going to be another fucking long, drug out bullshit. I'm over the shit. I really am. Because I'm not going to give, you know me, Smitty, I'm going to go hard on the young cats for doing this type of weird shit. I'm definitely going off on the old school cats. I get it. I just gave Kirk Cousins a little leeway. He deserves the right. But Kirk Cousins ain't sitting around debating where to go. He wants a job. He don't care where he wants to go. He wants to play. He wants to, what is the word? I guess repent from last year's shitty season. Since we're talking about the Bible, he wants to rebuke and repent from 2024 shitty season. He needs a fucking full redo, and he wants to show it. So this guy, I don't get it, dog. I'm over it. Put your fucking blankie on, go in the dark room, go to walk down Gaza Strip, motherfucker. I don't really care no more. I'm gonna be honest. I don't really give a fuck. Make a decision. But for you to hold cats hostage, if there is truth to the offers out there for you, to me, it's a slap in the league's face, slap in the sports face, slap in the fucking face of all the guys that looked up to you. And I'm just saying, man, make a decision. Make a decision. Pittsburgh Steelers, Minnesota Vikings, I don't know. I don't know. I don't care. Giants, I don't know. But it's crazy that these franchises have no quarterback, Smitty, and there's no way Shedeur Sanders, Cam Ward, Jackson Dart, anyone else in this draft is saving Brian Daboll's job and, frankly, Mike Tomlin's job. None of them are. Mike Tomlin and Brian Daboll are about to be fired if they don't have a plug-and-play bridge quarterback for at least a year until they get situated until they can either mature a cat and grow and get guy ready or something. Aaron Rodgers, even a Jameis Winston, man, can be a bridge quarterback. I truly believe. At least he's gonna. I mean, he's been in the league 10 years. He has the experience. But we can't go to rookie. Brian Daboll's fired. Just telling you, he's fired. The roster's not good enough. Pittsburgh's roster's good enough, Smitty. I gotta ask you regarding the Pittsburgh. I'm all over the place. We'll get back on track. I just gotta ask you though. You got DK Metcalf, homie, and you don't have a plan for having Pickens and Metcalf. You don't have a fucking quarterback plan, and you just signed these two dudes.
Maybe they do though. Maybe option 1 is Aaron Rodgers. If he says no, option 2 is Russell Wilson. I think that's their plan. Now, what they hope don't happen, and I don't know the contract situation. Like, is Russell Wilson like a straight up free agent? Like he can do what he want?
Yeah.
Okay. So, all right. So, what they don't want to happen is Russell Wilson signs elsewhere before Aaron makes a decision, and then Aaron says, "You know what? I'm gonna go retire and just travel the world." Now they're stuck. That's what they don't. That's the absolutely worst thing. So they're probably in the office nervous as hell right now, not knowing what Aaron's going to do. They're probably checking their phone every 30 minutes. Like, Aaron, let us know because we got to make a decision pretty damn soon. If you're not coming here, we're going to keep Russ. We already lost Justin Fields, homie. You're holding us hostage. Let me know something. Let me hold something. So I think Aaron needs to make a decision to your point, or at least let the Steelers know, hey, y'all, I'm not going there.
Here's the problem I have. Here's the problem I have with this Aaron Rodgers blankie shit.
Okay.
Who filmed that? Who got that picture of that? To me, screams, what do you call it? Cringe, homie.
It was McAfee.
I got cringe vibes right now for loud.
McAfee took it for him.
Because he knows somebody filmed him.
I'm just playing.
He this ain't a fucking bifocal spectacle camera, homie, coming from the grassy knoll that got him, and he didn't see it. Somebody did this, homie, and somebody put it out there. He knew it. This is that sad, feel sorry for me picture, homie. Man, I'm just. You know that one in the ocean that slow goes down? That
hella peaceful though. Like, do it again. It hit the shore.
Fuck it. Open the clam up.
Yeah. Hey, he hella good at this.
Homie. I'm just fucking. I can't. Come on, dog.
Aaron looked real sad for real though.
You know the clam?
Yeah. Oh, you might have to OnlyFans with the Asbury sounds. People pay for that.
Yeah, homie. I'm just saying, dog. He got the earphones in, homie. And like, come on, homie. Like, I guarantee you.
The old school like earphones though. Like,
yeah, I guarantee you, homie. That's what he's listening to. He guarantee you he's listening to that shit, homie.
Look at his face though, homie. Is he high right now? You think in that picture?
You know what he could be listening to too? He could be listening to, because I guess he go over to fucking, Gaza and all that. He could be listening to that shit too. You know that fucking.
I go.
You know, I don't know what it is, but it's like that, like. He could be listening to that shit, homie. Real shit though. I'm just saying. I don't know. I'm just, you know that shit over there though.
I never heard that shit over there. That was my first time hearing it right there. Like that moment, my first time hearing it. So, I mean, listen, Aaron is a unique guy, man. He's has a mind of his own, and who knows what the man's listening to. But I've seen that face before. That face is a face.
I'm being on camera. I want to shoot this. I want Smitty to talk about me today.
That's the face of sadness and deep thought, homie.
I feel sad.
He hella sad. Like he really
That's
wanted
the
to stay
face,
a New York
homie.
Jet, homie. He wanted to stay with the Jets. He did.
That's the face, homie, when I was younger and I wanted to get some pussy.
Okay.
And I walked around with the sad face, so the bitches felt sorry for me and they came over to me and was like, "Oh, JB, you okay?"
That's called SP, homie. Sympathy pussy. SP.
Yeah. I never really was a sympathy pussy getting cat.
Every now and
but
then.
I think that's what this is right here, though. Think about it. He lost an actress bits model, was his ex or whatever. He lost another bad bit. Jeopardy booted him.
Race car.
He got high. Ayahuasca went over to the dark room. Told about that. They told him don't go on
Achilles. Towards Achilles.
They told him don't go on McAfee show. Like, hey, check that motherfucker. Don't go on McAfee show, motherfucker. You out of the league.
You know what? On a serious note, it's probably why he's kind of contemplating. No, I don't think Mike Tomlin gonna allow that. I really don't think Mike Tomlin gonna have Aaron Rodgers on the McAfee show every week or just any other media show like that every week.
I don't think he cares.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think he cares.
He switched. Yeah, I just feel like he's a hard-nosed guy. He don't like all that attention. He would want his quarterback talking about Pittsburgh problems and stuff like that every single week throughout the season. So I don't know, man, but like Aaron needs to make a decision sooner. Ain't no later, soon, because he's holding a lot of these teams hostages and they don't even know what to do. You know what I'm saying? So, but let's switch gears though, man, to what's happening now. I think this is the best time to do it, man. Before we go to our first commercial break, what's happening now? Brought to you by Prize Picks. Go over there, use promo code JB, and do your thing. But Jason Brown, man, what do we have for what's happening this hour?
Oh, I picked this for you. And I want you to see what we have for you in store. And it's the Los Angeles Sparks WNBA team, Smitty, says we're looking for a few good men. They want male practice players for the 2025 season. Do you have what it takes, Smitty?
Well, listen, to answer your question, I do have what it takes, but I will not be participating because I don't have the time to do so. But they do have tryouts. They are having tryouts for all the LA folks. Saturday, April 12th, here in a couple weeks, really a month away, from 10 to 12 p.m. at El Camino College. Shout out to El Camino. You know, my brother Jujak played at El Camino. And listen, this is something where if you follow WNBA, if you ever talk to any WNBA players, this is something that they do all the time, every year. They always I think most teams, even college teams, some of the good collegiate teams, they'll have some males come in, got some student athletes who maybe played basketball in high school but wasn't good enough to play at the next level. That they'll have them come in to help them, play more like at a physical level, to just, kind of be like the scout team, so to speak, to have those others to where you're getting those real reps. And it's a situation where, hey, if you're able to go against, men and be able to succeed against them, then when you work in the games, you would hope it make it a little easier when you're going against, other women. Like the goal of any practice is to make your practice extremely hard so the games are easier. I know all my successful teams, our practices were hard as hell. High school at Warren Central, first couple years at Ball State, and then when game day got there, it was like, shoot, we didn't do everything, we didn't prepare it. So this is what they're doing. They want to make sure they're competing at the highest level. They want to create a physical environment, physical team, and this is what they do. Like, this is a regular thing, Jason. I know this is rare to you because you're finally putting your eye to the sport. This is a normal thing. Every lady in the chat who watches the sport, every man in the chat who watches the sport, y'all know I'm right. So I love it. I love it.
Smitty. T's and P's, man. I want to show up. I think we should film it. I think that's the get us over the hump viral clip.
That's the moment.
I want to show up. I want to show up because it's a mockery.
April 12th, homie, show up 10 to 12. Don't go on the boat. Go to El Camino. Bring your basketball shorts from the 80s. and put your goggles on and go out there and do your thing. And you're gonna get worked. You're gonna get worked. That's the funny thing. Because you ain't did no workout in years. So you out of shape. 2 times up and down the court. It's a wrap. I love it. Listen, why are you upset? Wasn't you and Shaun King the same people who were upset when we what was it? It was a girls flag football we showed. It was a clip, and they had women like also doing the sideline reporting, and Shaun stated that he thinks it's not fair that they don't have any men doing the sideline reporting for the women's sport because they have women do sideline reporting for the men's sport. So this is kind of that same breath, right? They're hiring men to come in and be able to help this team improve throughout the season, become practice players, become scout team players. They're providing job opportunities for men, and it's allowing the women to get better. I don't understand. It's a win-win for all parties, homie. The men ain't trying out for the actual team. It's just practice, homie.
Meanwhile, this happened. That's Sabrina, homie.
Yeah, Sabrina Ionescu. She got fouled, and yeah.
Fouled?
There's nothing here.
She got fouled?
It's a blocking foul. That's a blocking
foul. That's what you take out of that.
Yeah.
You don't take that Lil Wong, 15-year-old Asian boy, cut her off to the spot.
No.
And literally got in front of her 3 different occasions, moved his feet 3 times and cut her off.
Mm-mm.
And we want fucking Reese to get paid millions of dollars?
This clip showed nothing.
Yeah, it does. I mean, then you don't know basketball.
She didn't even do nothing but a left-hand dribble.
Athleticism, then.
She hesitated twice, and that's it. She didn't try to
ISO
and like.
That's a 15-year-old.
He didn't do.
15-year-old.
He really locked her up. Like he was really in front of her.
15-year-old boy.
Nothing happened here. This is the most basic clip.
15-year-old boy.
Y'all hate women.
Asian boy on top of that 15 years old. And she couldn't blow by him. He actually put a defensive move my feet clinic together, and he can actually teach that clinic in a camp on how to move your feet and use the baseline as my 6th man. That's actually what he did. Because I played basketball, by the way. I coached it too. He actually showed that you could use. I used the baseline as my 6th man, cut her off twice, and then we can put it in the ref's hands now. Is it blocking? Am I moving my feet or not? I'm cool. I'll take the block. But this is a professional WNBA player who we think need to be making the same amount of money as NBA players. Don't ever talk to me about women deserve the money in professional sports again, homie. Stop.
They do deserve to get paid. They don't deserve to get paid NBA players. Nobody's saying that. Nobody's saying she get paid NBA money, but they deserve to get paid more, which they will now.
Yes, they are saying
because
that.
Of why? Because Caitlin
Clark,
the face of the WNBA, has now entered the league and has changed the game and has brought increased views and TV deals to the league. And their bargaining agreement is coming up. So they're going to make some shifts, and the money will be increasing here in the next few years, which is a fact. Sometimes it takes a star player to enter a league in order to change the game. Yeah. Magic Johnson did that. Larry Bird did that when the NBA ratings weren't so hot back in the late 70s and early 80s, and they changed. A lot of people say Magic and Bird saved the league, is what a lot of them will say. So that's what will happen. The WNBA is only 30 years old. The WNBA is, I think, 31 years old. Still very young.
And they owe the NBA $40 million.
Of what the league is. So they're right where they want to be right now.
Why? I don't understand why you think they deserve it. I don't get why they deserve it. I don't understand why. Just because they're girls, they deserve it? Like, shit. What do you mean?
They're going to get it.
You can't give me $1 reason. You can't give me $1 reason why. I guarantee you right now, you can't give me $1 reason why they earn more money, why they deserve it.
The numbers have shot out.
No, it's not. That's not a good answer, homie. That's not a good answer.
They have new TV deals.
That's a bad answer, Smitty. You're setting yourself up for failure, homie. That's a bad answer. Bad answer.
I'm not.
Then you need to pay the white girl who made your league more money.
Yeah, she will.
Okay, pay her then. Don't pay the league.
Still make
the
the most for everybody.
The league's $400 million in debt, homie. The league owes the NBA $400 million.
For all the years, the NBA's been
Caitlin Clark saved the league. Caitlin Clark saved the league. Hey, Ryan Clark, you should do a skit today on how Caitlin Clark saved the WNBA.
She did.
That's what you should do, Ryan Clark, race bait motherfucker. You should do how Caitlin Clark saved a predominantly black played sport in the WNBA. That's what Ryan Clark should lead off with. Ryan Clark should lead off with that. Here's the thing. You should pay Caitlin Clark for saving your shitty league and not pay anyone else because you haven't contributed shit to the WNBA. All these other girls haven't done shit. Caitlin Clark's been savior, and everyone keeps saying it. But y'all keep saying, pay everybody? Why weren't you paying everybody when Lisa Leslie and Cheryl Miller played, homie, and Cynthia Cooper and CP3 and fucking all these other girls, Lisa Lobo? Why didn't they get the pay, homie?
Big enough yet.
Come on, man. Miss me. It's always something.
Sacrificial lamb. That's like saying, why didn't you pay Julius Erving the same money and Big O and those guys same money you're paying guys now? The league has
the same. It's the same as the girls' soccer. Same as the girls' soccer, homie. Just be honest. I mean, listen. I love women's sports. I love when women are playing women's sports.
Bring up soccer. Women's soccer way better than the men's soccer. That's different. That's different.
They don't. But they still don't get the ball, Smitty. They still don't get the money that they think they deserve.
That's different.
Come on, homie.
Women's soccer team is fucking fire, and the men's soccer team came in.
Doesn't matter. Smitty, nobody watches it.
That's way different.
Nobody fucking watches it.
That's every fucking World Cup. As Americans, we're watching it. You don't watch it. The views say differently. I work at Fox Sports. I see analytics and numbers. I mean, millions and millions of people are watching the World Cup and supporting and watching the women's soccer team, who continues every single World Cup to be one of the top teams, if not win the whole damn thing, where our men don't qualify. So soccer, don't argue soccer. That's the whole other. I got soccer.
You know what?
Don't worry about that.
I'm gonna do a deep dive analytics.
Please do it.
And I'm gonna go check into the Arena Football League that men play. Malik Henry, former player we've had on the show, he just signed a new deal to play Arena Football. Another team. He's already been the MVP of that league. I'm gonna do a deep dive. I want to see, first of all, attendance. I would bet Arena Football across the country has better attendance or close to the WNBA's. And I'm going to do a deep dive and say they should boycott this year and demand more money. Because Arena Football players, a lot of them played in the NFL or had a chance, make like $400 a week. I think they should be outraged today. I think they should fucking demand more money today. The Arena Football players, the USFL, XFL, CFL should be on the picket line today demanding more money along with the WNBA. That's what I should do. I'm going to do a deep dive in that. Think about that. Let me think about that because I think they should be outraged like the WNBA. Let's take a commercial break, Smitty. Steve Kim on the other side. We got a lot of debate to go, and I got a hell of a thing for Big Smitty right after this commercial. We'll see you in 3.
Its plan is to put
an
electronic system to measure first downs into motion this upcoming regular season. I remember we talked about this, I think, with Steve.
Every year.
We talked about this with Steve though a while back. No, I think Steve, if I'm not mistaken, was the guy who actually feels like this should have been done, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe I'm getting confused with another guest, but I'm pretty sure Steve was like, hey, it's 2025. It's like, at this point, we should be able to have an electrical system. Because we had this last year, during the AFC Championship game, Josh Allen gets that fucking first down on that quarterback sneak. He gets that first down on the quarterback sneak, and they probably
we don't know that. We don't know yet.
We do know that. We do know that.
Smitty, a Chinese robot just attacked a bitch in the crowd.
I saw that, homie, and that's your boy Elon, who you love, who you're a fan of.
That ain't Elon. That's Shim Chong Young in them. That ain't Elon, homie. That's Kim Jong-un in there.
He sent them a technology, homie. Where'd they get the technology from, homie?
Elon's not the technology guy. He's not the originator of all technology. You act like this motherfucker's been sending cats to space and shit. Elon's took some other people's shit and ran with it, homie. Kim Jong-un and them did this. Here's the thing. Let's be real. So a fucking robot attacked a motherfucker in China, and we're thinking that this shit right here is going to get the first down right.
They're still going to have the chain gang as a backup option as well. They're not removing the chain gang.
What's going on, homie?
Oh, shoot.
Look at that shit. Oh, yeah, she got babies of cold, but look at that motherfucker.
And he was hot, too, though. He was hot.
Hey, the robot, he looked like AB. Looked like AB. I thought it was Antonio Brown.
Hey, the robot said, motherfucker, you better stop yelling in my ear.
Look like AB, huh?
That's super racist. That's like you.
Why is that racist? AB right there, homie.
Who? The robot?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Damn. What about the robot look like AB? I'm just curious.
Just like from the back view, homie. It looked like I'm just looking at it.
What specifically about him looks like reminds you of AB?
The vest. He wears the vest a lot, and he got he had something on his head. I mean, that's what I saw.
None on his head.
Yeah, he got a little string on it.
That's the robot. That's the head. That's the robot. That's him.
That's the robot head, homie.
That's him. Yeah.
I didn't know. I thought he had a bandana on. I thought they were making it like human. Homie, why you got a vest on then?
This dude,
my mind, Smitty, my brain sees things. My brain sees shit, and then I see it, and then you guys all see it, and then you say, "Damn, that motherfucker that really is AB." Like, you know what I'm saying? You'll see it in a couple of days. You'll be like, "Damn, JB said that's AB," and then Cameron and Mace will say it, and then no, he won't give us the fucking credit, and then Shaq will say it, and then everybody will come out 10 years from now and say, "Oh, JB said that first," and then some fucking nobody in the chat will come out and say, "Shaq said that shit."
Moving on. Yo, we back, man. Hour number two. Make sure you follow, like, share, and subscribe right now. Become a member. And me and JB we're gonna be in the Discord all day today. Anytime I get a break at work, anytime JB's free, we're gonna be in Discord just talking crazy. So if you want to be in there and have exclusive contact and access to Coach Jason Brown, you first become a member, then secondly, you join the Discord, man. We're gonna be in there clowning. So appreciate y'all, man. It's hour number two. Right around the corner, we got Stephen Kim. But before we go there, Jason, you said you had something for me that you wanted to dive into. Pause.
Yeah, please bow your head.
Oh, okay.
Dear baby Jesus, we had a unfortunate passing over the night, and we lost one. And hopefully the angels have came together with many arms, many forklifts, and have come together to catch this fallen angel, who may be a little heavier than most angels, Lord. But please, Lord, please come together, and hopefully you caught this one in the nick of time, because we lost another great advocate for health. In your name, Jesus' name, we pray. Amen. Baby, if we could show it. What's going on, Smitty?
Nothing.
This unfortunate lady passed last night. She passed last night. I lost my train of thought. This lady passed last night, unfortunately. I don't know why. I don't know why we had to take her, Lord, from us. I know you told us, Lord, to make sure that treat our body and treat our body as a vessel, Smitty. Treat our vessel as a, what's the Bible say, Smitty? Treat our body as a
temple.
Temple. And I know the Bible said treat our body as a temple. I don't know why the world's shocked that this unfortunate human, I'm going to say human because I'm not sure, I don't want to disrespect them, they, her, she, them, her, them, hey, them, skim them, aim them. I don't want to disrespect that, so we'll go with human has passed, Smitty. Rest in peace. If you would like to say a prayer, I don't know if you.
I mean, I ain't gonna pray, but I'm gonna talk about it, man. Prayers up though to her family.
Did you see my tweet? Did you see my tweet about it?
Yeah, I actually did see it. I did see it, man.
What did I say? Do you know what I said about it?
It was like really, or it was like a 2-worder. I saw it earlier. I can't remember now. I think you said no. I know you said. I think he said. What did he say? He said, "You're shitting me." That's what you said. You're shitting me. That's what you said in response to this woman dying. So, on the serious side, I'm gonna say this: prayers up to her friends and family, her loved ones. Anytime you lose somebody, regardless of the reasoning, it's tough. It don't matter even if it's somebody's. Even if you feel like it was that person's fault why they passed away, it's still sad because you lost somebody. Number one. Number two, though, let's use this as a learning lesson for all our young folks who may be out there not taking care of their health, not working out, not hitting the gym properly, eating ridiculous amounts of food, being obese. It can lead to health issues. It will lead to health issues, and it can even lead to death. So take care of your health, everybody, especially young folks.
Why am I taking heat for this? I said, you're shitting me. No fucking way she died. Why am I taking heat for that?
Because you're being sarcastic, homie. And somebody passed away. You're being sarcastic. And even though we know that she was very unhealthy and it's her fault, we can say that she still passed away. That's somebody's daughter. That's somebody's cousin, sister, somebody. And you responding in a very sarcastic.
You know what? Fucking shame on them. Shame on the fucking mother, the father, the brother, and all the fucking people that you started the show off with, Smitty, saying, you know what? We should tell our friends that you shouldn't say the GD word. You shouldn't drink if you're an alcoholic. You shouldn't eat yourself into a fucking oblivion. This is what, shame on you, Dad, Mom, and everybody else out there. So,
Rudy G said JB is going to the express train.
I thought it was him, homie, from Replacements. I thought it was the cat from Replacements, homie. You ate all the raw eggs, homie. I thought it was the cat from Replacements. Oh, look.
Something is literally wrong with you. I'm praying for the family.
He was eating eggs. He was eating eggs.
Yes. I hear you. I hear you.
Oh man. Anyway, we got his Asian brother in.
Here we go.
Our main man, the Korean Cosell himself, the co-host of Whitlock, Fearless, and the 3 Knockdown Rule, Mario Lopez, man. The best friend of Andrew Tate and his brother, Mario Lopez. Our main man, Steve Kim, joins us.
Good morning.
I thought that broad's passing was the guy from Replacements, Steve, that ate the eggs. I didn't know it was not.
It's
my
sad,
fault.
but
Well, anything with the Crouching Tiger community? Are they up in uproar today?
Yeah, our chopsticks are at half mast, but she died doing what she loved. Probably.
Steve, you know one thing I know with you. When you join the show, you always got a piece of gum that you're chewing, almost like Michael Jordan.
Gum.
Oh, no gum?
No gum.
I thought you had, okay. I was going to compare
Probably
you
a nervous tick.
I was going to compare you to MJ. That's where I was going to. You know,
MJ always
got the gum. I thought you were doing the same thing.
What an insult to the great Michael. Jeffrey Jordan. By the way, guys, last night, Any Given Sunday was on.
Yeah.
That movie has aged well.
You made a great comment. Break down your comment about Willie Beeman, what he would do in this era.
Willie Beeman in today's game, and I noticed in that movie, played a lot of under center, I formation, classic 21 personnel, and I'm like, what the? Could you imagine him today? Old steaming Willie Beeman in a shotgun spread, up tempo with RPO, read option, calling quarterback counters, rollouts, and just saying, you know what, run around and ball. Run around and ball. They actually constricted him. I didn't like the offense, but again, Willie Beeman was a generation ahead of his time. Here's another thing. People don't know this. I'm in that movie. I am. Yes, Smitty.
Right.
If you go to the end of the movie, they pan over the Orange Bowl. And now that was from the 1998 Edger and James game where he ruined UCLA's program, and all the fans rushed the field. I was one of those fans, so there's a little pixelated Asian guy right on the 45-yard line. I think that's me. So I've always said at the end of the movie, there I am. Right there. So anyone that went to that game December 5th, 1998, a day that'll live in infamy in UCLA football history. That was an unbelievable game, Smitty. We're down 38-21. Probably about less than 4 minutes left in the third quarter. Danny Farmer just absolutely killing Leonard Myers. So it's 38-21. They run up and out. People started leaving, and I'm like, well, where are you guys going? And then Miami made this great comeback, and then Cade McNown throws a Hail Mary into the end zone, goes out of the end zone on our side. All of a sudden, I look up. I'm looking. People are rushing the field. Now, they don't do that at the Orange Bowl. That's the one Miami game that they've ever rushed the field. And I said, you know what? This is the first time I've ever been in the Orange Bowl. I've been to a lot of other games on the road. I said, you know what? I'm going to go out there. And the players were celebrating with us. I was right next to Edger and James. Scott Covington from Dana Hills, California, got carried off the field by the fans to the locker room. So as everyone's leaving, I pick up a chunk of the 50-yard line. I said, I'm going to take some home with me. It's still in my office.
Really?
The Orange Bowl is dead, but it lives in the little Orange Bowl of East LA, Montebello.
Hey, Steve, should Al Pacino go down in the racial?
What? Isn't he Italian?
If you and I got on ESPN today, we should start a rant off by calling him a racist coach because he did not put Willie Beeman in successful situations. He failed him by putting him under center because Ryan Clark apparently Shadur Sanders is dropping because he's black. I don't know. We should start that go off.
Dennis Quaid's character was your classic white drop back quarterback. You can't have two offenses.
True.
Well, they do it. You had Andrew Dalton and Andy Dalton, and you know, come on, you got to mix it up, man. Mix it up. Justin Fields came in, ran triple.
You had Jamie Foxx, LL, Lawrence Taylor, Jim Brown, Dick Butkus, Bellamy, Pacino,
LT,
Cam Diaz, and then I guess the story. I don't know if you heard this, Smitty, but I guess LL and Jamie Foxx did not get along.
They got a real fight.
Jamie Foxx beat his ass. My buddy was on. Aaron. Aaron Steve, my boy that works at Warner Brothers.
Rocked his bells. Really?
I heard it was opposite. I heard Jamie had really put hands on LL first, and it threw him off because that wasn't a part of the scene. And then LL retaliated.
Yeah,
Jamie down.
Then he said, "Mama said knock you out." Yeah, I get it. Jeez, a lot of egos.
No, I heard my boy Aaron that you met me at Warner Brothers was there the whole time. He said Jamie put it on him.
But that movie has aged well. It actually is the modern day version of North Dallas 40, a movie that really talks about how kind of vicious pro sports can be, especially at the NFL level. I mean, they went a little over the top. It was Oliver Stone. But, I mean, I've been watching a lot of 1980s, 90s NFL films. Coach, some of the hits that they do, it is a different game. It takes a special human being to play pro football today. But back then, the stuff they would do to each other, just the legalized spearing, which was really never called, the body weight, the driving into the ground, leading with the head. Wow. Men were men back then.
That was real football, Steve.
Vicious.
Hey, Steve, before Smitty gets into the rundown, we got breaking news.
Really?
We got audio. Bailey, if you could take my face off and just leave my voice. We got audio of what Aaron Rodgers was listening to on the beach with his towel. And I don't know if you've seen.
Blanky.
Yeah, he's got a blankie on, Steve.
God, dog.
Yeah, so that's what you see.
What's he listening to, JB?
I don't know. Can I be removed from the thing? Steve, this is what he's listening to. That's what Aaron Rodgers was listening to. Breaking news. That's what we got insight from Pat McAfee. That's what he said, and that's what he's listening to. So Steve, any take on what he's listening to? His choice?
I am an Aaron Rodgers fan.
Yeah.
I still like the guy. I don't think this helps his cause. You don't always have to tweet or put out everything. And if you're trying to sell people, hey, I'm still a football guy. I'm still a guy that can be first in, last out, and lead a team to some success. I don't know. We have to be honest about this. We have to be fair. Other quarterbacks would do it. We'd be like, oh, he's distracted. But with Aaron Rodgers, no one wants to say it.
Right.
I mean, again, I'll say this what I said on Fearless to Jason Whitlock at least 2 times this week. If I'm Mike Tomlin, I'd want to meet with Aaron face to face and look in the eye, and I said, Aaron, are you ready to be a quarterback and put all this other stuff aside for the next 8-9 months? Now, if you want to do the other stuff and be eclectic, I don't want eclectic. I want committed. Are you in or out? But I'm going to need you to be OTA, passing camp, quarterback school, even every voluntary workout. Get to know your teammates and receivers. If not, we're good. We can separate.
To me, it should be a no-brainer. It should be a no-brainer. This guy's legacy is scarred at this moment in his career. He needs to go out on top. I would be trying to do anything on everything that I could to either get into Pittsburgh, Frisco, or Minnesota, 3 teams that can win with a quarterback, and I would be trying to do everything I can to go out on top. I don't understand what the thought is. You either walk away and retire, but don't string along another bullshit. You're going to lose a lot of fans that you already have if you haven't lost them. You need to go out and go say, I want to be all in for 1 year. And then I'll walk away, and at least I say I gave it my best, Smitty. Right. I gave it my all. I don't understand this whole shit, man. Like, I don't feel sorry for you, Aaron Rodgers. You've made more money than God. You've made more money than any other NFL player to ever walk the earth. You have all this endorsements. You have all this money. You've done everything from Jeopardy to models and all this other shit. Either quit and walk away and let everyone know respectfully and tell everybody, give them ample time to find a guy, or say you're in, because Pittsburgh apparently has a contract on his desk. He has a sign. He's either A, waiting for Frisco to get off the pot, in my opinion, or Minnesota to do the same thing. I think the Giants are out. He can't win there. So I'm trying to figure out what is going on. It's day 3. Now, I'll give this one thing. I'll give this one little credit. This is just the truth of how free agency is. Yesterday at 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Pacific, that he was officially released, which now will allow, I guess, it to be legitimate as far as the legal tampering portion of this. So I would expect today to hear about where he ends up, Steve, or to me, stop, just retire. Because today is the day. Don't go through May, June, and Pittsburgh still don't have a quarterback or one of these teams. Steve, I don't know. But Whitlock needs to call me and say, JB, you've been right for 5 fucking years. Quarterback's horrific. The Giants have no quarterback. The Steelers have no quarterback. And Russell Wilson's flying to Cleveland. For Christ's sakes. Like, what are we doing? And Minnesota has a rookie who hasn't played yet. So I'm just trying to figure out. The quarterback play market in the NFL right now is bad. And I'm just telling you. And the rookie class ain't helping this cause. I'm just telling you.
with Aaron Rodgers, it reminds me of that scene in Rocky 3 when Mickey was packing up his bags and he was trying to tell Rocky to retire after that statue ceremony. And he said, basically, the worst thing happened to you that can happen to a prize fighter. You got civilized.
Yep.
You're right.
So what I'm saying about Aaron is the moment he found outside interest, or so many of them, I think it does detract from your football. The greatest thing about guys like Peyton Manning and Tom Brady is that they were focused on one thing 12 months out of the year, basically. I mean, I've seen footage of Tom Brady on vacation. He doesn't just bring a football and cones and a few guys to throw with. He actually brings his helmet and his pads. I've actually seen him on the beach, not just throwing. He throws with the shoulder pads and helmet on because he wants to actually simulate what it's going to be like. I can see why Giselle's like, hey, Tom, come on, man. Come on. But as a coach, I would love that. You know, I actually think the most overrated thing, and people talk about it, as a coach, if I asked a player, do you have a lot of outside interest? And if a guy listed like 8 things, I'd be like, I don't know about this. I'm being dead honest. You kind of want guys who are football guys at this level. Seriously.
Yeah, it feels like Aaron is no longer motivated. It's almost like, hey, I'm a Super Bowl champion, 4-time MVP. I've broken so many records. I'm a shoe-in for the Hall of Fame. He, like, as much as we feel like his legacy is tainted, I think he looks at the overall big picture and he's like, nah, I'm good. I'm still one of the greats, one of the best ball sprinters. And it's like, man, he needs something needs to like get him back fully motivated to like to go off with a bang. Like make a deep playoff run with Minnesota, make a deep playoff run with the Steelers. Imagine if he went to Pittsburgh and just got the Steelers back to the Super Bowl. Just got there. Like that would just make him, you know, that'd be the last thing we remember of Aaron Rodgers, right? And that would be something where it's like it would increase his legacy.
If Rodgers finishes his career, he's Hall of Fame bound already. You might as well fit him for the gold jacket.
Right.
But I look back, if he only wins one Super Bowl with only one Super Bowl appearance, he had 4 MVPs and over a full decade, he's one of the top 5 players in the world, it'll seem like a letdown. I still recall the year after they won the Super Bowl, I think they went 15-1. They were by far the best team in the league. But they had that one bad night or afternoon against a Cinderella Giants team that got on a run. Then there was the year they dominated Seattle. I think that was the 2014 season. They were up 10 or up by 2 scores with about 4 minutes to go. That's the game where they had the onside kick where they botched that and they lost it in overtime. I think Baldwin caught that touchdown. That's the year I thought they could have won a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And then his last couple of years in Green Bay, they kept losing playoff games in Lambeau. So, yeah, he's a Hall of Famer, but if it only ends with one Lombardi, it is a letdown. It is.
There you go.
Yeah. Tom Brady is still, Bailey, if you got it, Tom Brady's still throwing, Steve. Like yesterday was in cleats and shorts looking like he was still throwing the football and like he loves it. And we're begging a guy to pick a team today. Like, that's not, like, you know what I'm saying? Tom Brady would still play today. And it looks like, I don't know if Bailey has it.
Not yet. It's not in yet. No.
Yeah.
But regardless, though, your point is like you got a guy who's retired.
Hey, look at the fucking private chat. Fuck you talking about? Fucking talking about crying in the background. Fuck, man. Fucking work the fucking job. This guy's still throwing the ball, Steve. Like, he looks like he's fucking unbelievable to me. Like, what the fuck? He wants to play, Steve, today.
He'll be in a flag football league by 2 years.
Seriously, he wants to play.
And he'll be in that flag football league. He'll call his own team meetings. He'll have OTAs for his own, like, intramural.
It won't be a girls' league, though. I bet you it won't be a girls' flag football league.
No.
He's still in shape, though, man. It's impressive. He's still in shape doing it, you know what I'm saying? So, but again, we got to stop comparing Aaron Rodgers to Tom Brady, though. I mean, like, he's not Brady. It is what it is.
Should have beat him twice. Didn't beat him. Shouldn't have beat him twice. Didn't get to it. Smitty, let's dive into we got a lot to discuss about Russell Wilson.
You kind of loosely mentioned Russell Wilson. We didn't really talk about it, though, Steve. So, like, yeah, Russell Wilson scheduled to fly to Cleveland, I think, tonight to visit with the Browns, but before being scheduled to fly out to New York and I think on Friday to visit the Giants. What's your thoughts, man? Like, what's best location, best fit for Russell Wilson, Steve?
Wow, this will be his third team in about, what, 4 years or 3 years, really? Jeez.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Cleveland, despite their record, isn't that bad.
They got a good team. It's crazy. Yeah.
They actually have some parts. They might have the best defensive player. Jerry Jeudy had a breakout year. Mm-hmm. Nick Chubb's injured. I wonder what he has left, but he's been a quality player.
He came back last year, though. Yeah.
Right, he came back a little bit last year. They still have my guy, David Njoku, who's the most underused player in the league.
Yeah.
I think Cleveland's a much better situation than New York Giants.
Oh,
I think the Giants are bad team, man. Charles Barkley's a bad team.
But if you could stay in Pittsburgh over Cleveland,
I'm with
what
you.
do you do?
But that feeling has to be mutual, right?
But would you rather stay in Pittsburgh than go to Cleveland?
Yes.
Or
for continuity's sake, yes. Coach, the last thing you want to do at his stage is to learn a new offense. That'd be 3 offenses in 3 years. You really want him to do that? Does he want to do that? You know?
I don't know, man. Cleveland, I don't know. Cleveland just seems like it's Cleveland for a reason. Just can't figure it out. It's an organization that just can't get over the hump, man. I mean,
they are the Cleveland Steamers.
God bless Baker for getting a win but goddamn, they ain't done nothing since. They might end up resorting back to Jameis Winston, from what I'm hearing, and that just tells you
those W's. They can eat those W's. Yeah.
That tells you how bad the quarterback league is. The market.
Jameis in there for the whole. Jameis is not. He's good. He's a solid, serviceable quarterback.
Put up numbers, coach. Yes. Put some respect on that guy.
Yeah, stop doing that.
Put up some numbers. He went 30 for 30. That's historic. That'll never be done again.
5,000 passing yards. Homie.
Yeah, and 30 for 30. That needs to be a 30 for 30. On the 30 for 30.
It probably will be when he retires. I'm sure it will be.
Have Jameis narrate it. I'd laugh the whole time, you know.
The entire
He'd be looking off into the camera while the camera's but yeah, I was just inspired to throw it to somebody. It'd be great. I'd probably binge watch that thing. Make it like a last dance of Jameis Winston.
Right. You and me both.
Like a marathon of that stuff. Coach, he's an American treasure. I think you're a little too hard on Winston. Come on.
He definitely is.
He's soft. He's so goddamn soft.
Well, let's talk about another team real quick who brought in a quarterback. The San Francisco 49ers agreed to terms with Mac Jones on a 2-year deal, $7 million with $5 million guaranteed. A new experienced backup for Brock Purdy, who they haven't officially signed yet. What's going on in Frisco right now, Steve? Does it mean anything? Is
it Brock Purdy, Smitty? Is it the backup for Brock Purdy?
I don't know.
People forget Mac Jones had a pretty solid rookie year.
Playoff team, yeah.
And then Bill Belichick, again, who I respect, decided, hey, you know who's going to run this offense for me? 2 defensive coaches. I have never understood what Belichick did offensively in New England the last, post Brady. I think he had Matt Patricia and another defensive coach run the offense. And I'm like, Bill, you're the greatest coach of all time. But what in the hell?
Hey, walk me through the process, Steve. You get together. You're Lynch. I'm Shanahan. We get together. We're having a beer to wrap the season, and we're having a beer. Did we have the wrong tequila with the wrong worm in it and just say, hey, we're going to blow this thing up and get rid of the whole roster? Do you think that's the bad tequila, or they got together and said, hey, what should we do? Get rid of our top 15 players and then sign a guy that was Mr. Irrelevant, who's a bus rider, not the driver, and let's give him $50 million and just set our franchise back 10 years.
No, Coach, I've said this from the beginning. The issue with the Niners is, as it relates to Brock Purdy, do not bid against yourself. I think you have a number that is in line with the market value or what you think he's worth, and offer him that deal. And I don't want to say take it or leave it, but you have to make a stand here, because if you are rebuilding and transitioning and a lot of your parts are gone, you'd have to think, is this guy really worth an upwards of $50 million, or is he closer to the high 30s? Okay, I'm not so sure on the open market there's a bidding war for Brock Purdy, is there?
No, I don't understand why. I'm fighting Sean Salisbury every day and Sean King. They both agree. They both said I wouldn't take $1 less than Tua. I guess Tua is the benchmark for Purdy. I still don't see that relative
Why
relevance
does
either.
everyone else's mistake have to be your mistake? What's that
That's
old saying?
that's my point. Like, why is Tua the benchmark? I don't understand why. Tua was in the market, like Smitty and everybody talks about every day. The market happened to hit that year. Tua got in on that. Just same with Trevor Lawrence, same with Kyler Murray. The market right now has ceased. Josh Allen catches it, right? He gets the big bag. Now, who's next? We don't know. Dak Prescott's still at 1. Josh Allen moved in that thing. I think Mahomes could walk in any day and say, I want to be the highest paid guy ever, or I'm going to hold out. He could probably get it. He won't do that. I think his character is a little bit different. So I'm like, why is your mistake have to be my mistake? I said that yesterday to Shaun Salisbury. I don't understand it. Let me ask you, I'm just going to give you Giants, Pittsburgh, Cleveland, Minnesota. Are any of them guys paying Brock Purdy 50 plus?
No.
I don't think so.
Well, the Niners stand on business, Smitty. Well, the Niners say $45 million. Here, take it or leave it.
Maybe they are, though. Maybe that's why he hasn't signed yet. The report came out that they did offer 45
million. Brock Purdy $50 million, Bailey. I think that the Tennessee Titans would pay him $50 million. He's a Tennessee Titan guy. Shaun Salisbury thinks so. I said, hell no. Tennessee wouldn't pay that dude $50 million.
Maybe.
Fuck no.
They're desperate, though. They're desperate. You know, a desperate team makes desperate decisions. So, actually, if there is a team that would do it, I think it would be the Tennessee Titans. Because the other team, the Steelers aren't desperate.
No. Titans are taking Cam Ward.
I think so.
That seems to be the consensus. Yeah. Whether that's a mistake or not remains to be seen. But keep this in mind. I would much rather be a team with a good quarterback on a first contract than having to overpay just a guy that's not necessarily elite. Again, the Niners have to show some organizational discipline and not bid against themselves.
Yeah.
You got rid of Dobbs, your backup at the time. They got 2 other quarterbacks. Smitty and I had to look up. We don't even know. Allen guy and some other guy. We don't even know they are. That tells me that's giving me red flags, Steve, is all I'm saying. You haven't signed Purdy yet, but now you have the most dead cap space in the league. So I'm trying to figure out
this. If you're a Niner fan, forget Montana or Young. Okay, is Brock Purdy really as good as Jeff Garcia?
No.
Who made multiple Pro Bowls, by the way. Garcia was good. He had a really good career.
Is he even as good as Jimmy G at his height when he went to the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
That is true. That is true.
They got the same resume, Smitty. I'm gonna be honest.
Resume, yes. Numbers, though, I think Purdy has definitely surpassed.
I would argue that Purdy has a better roster too.
It was very similar, though. I mean,
had 2 years ago, not anymore.
Yeah, Purdy has CMC, of course. Yeah, but I mean, a young Debo, Kittle, all those other cats were there with Jimmy G as well. So it's comparable. Listen, I'm not like sold on Brock either, but if I'm Brock's agent, I agree with both the Shaun Salisbury, Shaun King. That if I'm the agent and I'm negotiating for Purdy, I'm saying I'm not getting a penny lower than Tua because I've led this team to the Super Bowl, led them to an NFC Championship game, and my numbers are better than Tua. So if he's getting paid $53.5 million a year, you're damn right I should get at least 54 if I'm his agent. But on the flip side, if I'm the Niners and there's a feeling of like hesitancy of like I don't think this is our guy long term. I don't think he's truly the franchise. It would be stupid to pay him that dollar amount and hold yourself hostage in the near future.
Hey, Steve, the guy that paints his nails over in Chi-Town, he is literally aging administrators in the building, seemingly overnight.
What did he do?
Well, the great Ben Johnson, who you and I like so much, who got the job, who I think is going to be an absolute fall on the face. He got the job. He looked like this on the left. Now look at him. He's been on a drinking binge since he got in the office and he found out who his quarterback was.
Well, maybe it's like being the president.
Yeah.
They all get older. They all age. I mean, Here's the issue with Ben.
I know white cracks. I get it. White cracks. We crack. But damn.
Hey, Jason, he actually looks like the type of coach that you like now, though. Like,
I hope he turned. That's what happened. He got a shitbird, Steve. His motherfucker got in the office and was like, I was a nice guy. I had Jared Goff, good old white kid. Now I get this shitbird who don't fucking want to listen, and now I'm fucking drinking every day.
This is the issue, and I've watched a lot of Lion football. Okay? I'm a bit of a Lions fan.
That's crazy, Holy.
They ran a lot of stuff with Jared Goff, traditional, old school, under the center football, run the ball downhill to set up play action. 5-step, 7-step drop. That's what Goff can do. He's actually one of the few quarterbacks that still does that well. Throwing on time and in rhythm, reading progressions. Okay? Is that what Caleb Williams does well? Yes or no?
No.
Let's see if this works. Maybe Ben evolves it or runs something different. But what I saw in Detroit, I think it's a square peg to a round hole with Caleb Williams and his skill set. I'll just leave it at that.
I feel you, but I do think, if you're going to be a great offensive mind, great OC/head coach, you got to build a system that's around your quarterback.
Got to evolve.
So you have to.
No doubt.
You can't bring that. So we'll see. I still have some faith in Caleb Williams, not to become the face of the NFL like everyone had him, but I think he could be a good quarterback in this league. They brought him some protection, got some good old linemen there. He still has weapons. I wouldn't be surprised if Caleb has like a bounce back sophomore year, honestly. But we got to see.
Smitty, his internal clock, his second year has to be better. That's the one thing I'm going to look for. Can you consistently throw the ball 1, 2, 3 out, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out? Not this 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8 sack.
Right.
I saw that happen way too many times. The best quarterbacks in general, and this goes back to the 80s. Dan Marino, his 40-yard dash was timed with the sundial. Do you know he was generally the least sacked quarterback every year? He was. And you know who was always sacked a lot? Randall Cunningham. So, that dynamic still has not changed 30, 40 years later.
The best offensive lineman is the quarterback. So
it's the quarterback that knows when to get rid of the grenade.
Yep, 100% here. So let's move on to some college news, though. I think we'll have fun with this one. Rich Rodriguez was, I think, in a presser here, and he was talking about why he's banning TikTok dancing from West Virginia football, man. Check this out.
And I'm allowed to do that, I guess. I can have rules. Now, when they, like I said, 20 years from now, they want to be sitting in their pajamas in the basement, eating Cheetos and watching TikTok or whatever the hell, they can go at it. Knock yourself out. But, the whole focus can be on winning football games. How about let's win the football game and not worry about winning the TikTok?
Winning the TikTok. I love it. I ain't gonna lie. I might shock you. I actually love it. I don't want to see my defensive tackle, my 3 technique, 6'3", 320 pounds on TikTok just dancing and stuff. That's not really what I'm trying to present. Now, I don't think he's saying he's banning TikTok. He just said I'm banning dancing from TikTok. He don't want dancing. If you're gonna be on TikTok, go in there, showcasing you working out, lifting weights, or showcase yourself. A day in the life of someone, like something that's like that. The dancing and all that little, he don't want that type of image on there. And I like it. I agree with it, Steve.
This is the great American football coach. That is Rich Rod being a serious football coach. I've heard, though, he's still allowing his players to have MySpace. So, look, the guy's flexible. He's old school.
We should bring MySpace back.
We really should, though. That was the best social media.
AOL, Yahoo, whatever that shit is.
I actually respect this. I don't know how it's going to play in the locker room. I think West Virginia's become a much tougher job in the transfer portal era because this is the reality. Rich Rod could take a chance on a 2 or 3 star that could blossom. And the reality is he may lose them. And I think that's terrible for them. No longer are they a developmental program as they were with Don Nealon, who did an excellent job in the 80s and 90s. And I don't know if this hurts him in the locker room and recruiting, which I don't know how much it will. He may have to amend that. But overall, yes,
Wasn't Bobby down there? Wasn't Bobby there years ago?
He was fired from West Virginia.
Yeah.
Worst mistake they ever made.
He was there during the Marshall debacle, plane crash era.
Right.
Yeah.
But, West Virginia used to be a team in the 80s. They would have to recruit. They did a lot in Florida, by the way. The guys that weren't recruited by the big Florida schools, and they would have good careers there. Sent a lot of guys to the National Football League. The problem is, though, nowadays at schools like West Virginia, if you find a hidden gem or a sleeper that just develops, guess what? You're going to get poached. Right, Coach? That's just the way it works now. Now you're going to get poached by one of the Blue Bloods.
Yeah. I think Smitty got taken out by ICE. Steve, I don't know what's going on. I love it. I think also a guy that you actually like, Matt Rule, actually did the same thing. It was disciplining players in the weight room for being on TikTok, sitting them against the wall. Yeah, Matt Rule had him on the old school. Smitty and I used to have to sit on the wall in squat, formation. And I'm actually glad to see it. Now, what happens though is, do they just go and be pussies and enter the portal because they have the leeway to do so? That's the problem. That's what they don't get.
Coach, Nebraska, I don't know if the people are getting pushed out or people are just bailing, but Nebraska's had a lot of turnover this offseason. I don't know.
And last year they didn't have anybody. Remember, Smitty? They didn't have nobody leading the portal.
We were praising them last year, like, he's building a program.
I like Matt Rule. He's rebuilt programs, Temple and Baylor, and then he did the NFL thing, didn't work out. And Matt Rule's a good football coach. I still like him.
It seems to be. Does it seem, because Scott Frost, I don't know if you've seen the latest. Scott Frost went out and just went and blasted Nebraska. Have you seen this? We don't have to get it, baby, but he went out and blasted them the other day.
The feelings are mutual. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean,
but
that was
here's
not
my
exactly.
point. Is the common denominator here Nebraska administration? Because it seems like nobody can win there. I'm just saying.
The changing landscape of college football hurts a team like Nebraska in one sense. They have an unbelievable tradition. They were a dynasty in the mid to late 90s. They used to recruit nationally. People do not realize that. Guys like Irving Fryer came from New Jersey, okay, because there's not a lot of D1 athletes in their particular region. But again, like West Virginia, if they develop a player for 2-3 years and he blossoms into a future first-round draft choice, there's an absolute threat of them getting poached. That is the truth. And that's why I think Matt Rule said, I'm not doing a spring game and televising it. I don't want to advertise, hey, we're the Sears catalog. Need a linebacker? Need a running back? Hey, we have a good offensive guard. So the whole thing has changed. And I used to look forward to spring ball and go through all the reports, try to get tidbits of information. And I still listen to guys like Gio Milian for Miami football, Danny Money, Peter Reeves. Those are my guys. Okay. Locked On Canes. They have a really good guy that I like. But here's the problem, though. You might be talking about players who in 3 weeks or a month may not even be in your program. That's the truth.
Why you can't. Yeah.
So that's why it's like, talk to me in mid-June. I think that at that point you kind of know who your team is.
And you'll have another group then. Speaking of transfer portal, though, Dabo Swinney came out in the news, and he's hit this as well and said now he's kind of changing his little narrative a little bit, at least. His tone may have changed, but he's basically said, I'm not against the portal. And he basically has to.
He evolved.
Yeah,
he had to.
Yeah.
You got a video, I think, of him talking, JB.
Okay.
Just do what's best for Clemson. We've always done that year in and year out, regardless of what that is. And as the portal has come about. So, again, you can't have the highest graduation rate in America, and you can't be top in the country in retention, in this crazy free agent world, and go sign 1 million portal guys. Something's got to give somewhere. We're not against the portal. We've used the portal 3 out of the last 4 years. We've used the portal. We've just signed what we need. The portal is a great tool. And again, everybody just likes to make up their own stories and narratives, and they like to get a bunch of clicks and all that. But, in the meantime, we just keep winning.
We just keep winning, JB.
You're a liar. You're a liar, Dabo. I could see it in your fucking face.
Why?
He's a liar.
Why?
Here's why. You know what he doesn't want to do? He doesn't want to go against the regime, Steve. He doesn't want to go against the regime of this. This is why I say this. He knows there's no more student-athlete involvement here. He knows it's a mockery, and he knows GPA retention and graduation rates are an absolute joke. And why we're still discussing student-athletes in a day where they say, how much money are you giving me, not what degree can I attain from your institution, is straight up the truth, and we know it. So he can't go against the regime because he won't get another job, or they'll exile his ass right there in Clemson. He knows what to say because 2 years ago he was totally against the portal, and there's record of it. So like all of a sudden now it's, we can't have the highest retention rate. Nobody cares, Steve, about your retention rate or graduation rate anymore. Seriously, let's be honest. Nobody's even mentioned that shit. So like it's all about money, and he doesn't want to say it.
But his job is to win football games, and he had to evolve. They made the playoffs last year.
Right.
They did.
I know.
And they've still consistently won 9 games.
You let everybody in the playoff, everybody will get in. But yeah.
The point is, they're still being very successful doing it his way, and maybe he probably doesn't like the portal, so I think he's probably still has that stance, but he understands he has to use it. It's the tool that you have to use. There's no way you can avoid it, but he still doesn't use it to the same extent as a lot of these other schools. He's still recruiting some of the old school way, and they're still finding ways to win.
They weren't even the best team in their state. They weren't even the best team in their state, and they got in the playoff. So make it make sense.
Didn't they win their conference?
South Carolina beat them, didn't they?
South Carolina beat them at the end. Lenora Sellers made that great run.
Yeah.
To beat it. It was a close game, though. It's not like they got blown out by 5 touchdowns, though.
No, I get it. But I'm saying the SEC is the team beat everybody in that team, in that league. Clemson lost to SEC 3 times, but they got in.
So what you saying?
Steve, real quick. I'm saying that they didn't belong in. Stephen A. Smith, Steve, real quick before you get out of here. I know you and Whitlock talked about it, this whole LeBron confrontation and all that. He goes on, all these shows now ever since, which to me is crazy. I know Whitlock did a whole thing about him out there cursing. And I know Whitlock doesn't like my food and the use of goddamn, but goddamn it, I love it. I got to ask Steve, where are you at with this whole thing? Because I didn't get your take on it. He goes on Gilbert Arenas, basically goes out there after signing a $100 million deal, face of ESPN, and dropping F-bombs and all that shit. I actually like to see it, but 10 years ago, they would have fired you if you go on another platform as the face of a platform and say anything like this. What's your take overall?
Look, he talked a tough game, and he put on his Nino Brown Halloween costume set. Only thing that was missing from what he said
costume set, Smitty.
Am I my brother's keeper?
It's a costume set, homie.
Am I my brother's keeper? Because I'm still drug dealers.
In the pit bull
Steve. Oh yeah, remember when Martin did that skit? Shit! Remember Martin when someone stole one?
Yeah.
At the poker table and that stuffed animal dog.
He had the fake dog.
Yeah. Great moment.
I think doesn't it scream both trying to stay relevant?
Yeah.
I'm both of them screaming 22-year league guy trying to stay relevant with the young kids, and Stephen A. Smith signing a big deal, trying to stay relevant in the space, trying to stay relevant in space with Pat McAfee and these other upcomers. That's all I'm saying.
He ain't got $100 million. He ain't trying to stay relevant. And LeBron's LeBron. Anybody should
the
stay
way
relevant.
I would have done it, if I'm LeBron, I would have had Rich Paul or Maverick or one of those guys. Hey, call Steven. I have an issue. Let's talk this out in private.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, to be fair to Stephen A. Smith, any player comes up to you in front of 20,000. What are you going to do? Throw down right there?
Right.
You can't. And by the way, if you've seen Stephen A. Smith do a boxing workout, that's the last thing he should do. So, I don't get it. But then he goes on. Now he's acting like he's Clubber Lang.
I know. That screams crazy to me.
I don't get it.
It's cringeworthy watching that. I was cringeworthy.
I'm like, Steven, you're not that tough. I get it. You're from an East Coast city. All these guys from the East Coast city, I see. Well, I'm from such and such city. So fucking what?
The city don't mean shit.
They do the same thing every day. I'm from Compton, homie. Like, okay, you still can't fight. Like, it's the same thing here. So
Keep saying that. You're going to find out, Smitty. We find out live one day in the next studio session.
So I don't know. Look, Stephen A was in a tough spot. You can't do anything. But then to act like he would have done, no, you wouldn't have. No, you wouldn't have. And I don't know. But anyway, another great Martin moment, because that scene was probably on top 5 moment. The funniest Martin moment of all time, and I watch it once in a while, I still laugh, is the one where Martin found out that Pam and Tommy were dating. And then Gina found out. And then Gina could not wait to tell Tommy, who came to tell Martin, who just came out of the bathroom feeling about 10 pounds lighter. Anyone out there that was a Martin connoisseur the way I was, first 4 years. Okay, it fell off after. But you gotta go on YouTube and pull up that scene. It's still one of the funniest things I've ever seen, because Gina is just like, "Oh, Martin, come on."
You ain't never seen Martin, but yeah, that's hilarious.
Oh my God, that's hilarious.
What?
You ain't never seen Martin, but yeah, you white.
You ain't even around.
Martin was really good up until Martin went crazy and deranged. Because after what happened was they had an issue, and then Tisha Campbell would not do scenes in the same room with Martin, and it broke up the whole chemistry. And so when I watch reruns, if it's from 96 or 95, I say, not worth watching.
Hey, the same with me with 2.5 Men. I can't watch it with Ashton Kutcher or whatever his name is.
Kutcher.
I can't do it.
Yeah, well, without Marty Sheen, it's not the same show.
Yeah, it ain't. Because I used to love that. I used to love that show, watching it, but yeah, it's not the same. I tried to watch Ashton Kutcher. It's all right, but it ain't the same.
Yeah, it's not the same.
I can't do it. I can't do it.
Bad boy. Sheen a bad boy. Say what you want. Say what you want about him. Say what you want about him. He's good when it comes to the movie. He's funny.
Is it gonna rain today? I'm looking out the window. It doesn't look good.
Gonna rain? Oh, it ain't raining out there?
It was pouring last night. I heard it like pouring.
Man, my backyard's underwater right now, and it's been lightning all morning.
What? Ah, jeez. Tony.
It's supposed to rain heavy all today and tomorrow. Out your way, it's supposed to be heavy rain. Saturday clears up. I'm gonna go out to the boat. I got some work to do on the yacht, but it's supposed to rain crazy. It's supposed to rain like crazy. It's supposed to be cold. It's cold weather. I don't know where we are. Fucking Indianapolis somewhere. Where are we at? Anyway, unacceptable.
In my city, out your mouth.
Unacceptable. Steve, appreciate you. We'll see you next week. But what do you got going this weekend? Anything?
I just got to watch some mediocre boxing, and I'll probably go to the gym, work out.
Real quick, Steve. Speaking of mediocre boxing, Shaun King's favorite boxer, he's back.
Yeah, I mean, he beat a – look, he did the Chris Rock. Okay, he did what he's supposed to. Okay, he fed his kids. Good. I stay out of jail. Good. I got a job. Good. Keep it. What do you want, a cookie?
Well,
he's supposed to beat Brock.
He's saying him and Spence is the next fight. Him and Errol Spence. Everybody
wants I told Mario, the only thing that fight really needs is a hot tub time machine. Good. Okay.
Hey, is Mario really taking heat for taking a picture with the fucking Tate brothers?
I guess. I mean, look, he was taking his wife. She had to use the restroom before they left. I've been with Mario. Everyone says hi to him. I don't even really realize who it was. Like, he gets approached 500 times by people. And I told Mario, one of these days, you should just look straight ahead, ignore everybody, and then put up a post. Okay, you Meffers, this is what you wanted. Like, what's he going to do? Vet everybody? Right. Like, before he shakes someone's hand, excuse me, can I Google you? Do you have a rap sheet? Do you have any warrants out?
Mario's a nice guy. I don't want to get in trouble
for shaking your hand. It's just like you groupie green fly, jock sniffing, celebrity thinkers. You know, you people deserve nothing.
Hey, I got to get Mario on the show and ask him if him and Zach really fought.
No, but I mean, Mario tries to be as gracious as he can to the public. I've been there. They come up to him at any time. He's always accommodating. He's always a nice guy. What is he supposed to do? I mean, you're in Vegas. I don't know. Tate probably was not even the worst person in that audience. Let's be honest about it.
Mm. Exactly.
Anyway, what's the 3 knockdown rule? Subscribe. Anyway,
3 knockdown rule. Mario and Steve, make sure you watch it today.
All right.
Appreciate it, Steve. See you next week. Hi, brother.
Poll question. Y'all, man. Stephen Kim, clap it up for him.
Poll question. Smitty says Far East Side way more than JB says Compton. Fact or cap?
That's a
fact.
good question.
It's fact. That's all you say, homie. You talking about that city shit. I'm from Far East Side, homie. I'm from now. Post Road. Shot is with me. That's all you say.
It's in your mouth.
That's all you say. We got a song, homie. I'm from Post Road. I'm from Post Road. You're the softest cat in the room.
I'm from Compton, homie. Break yourself, fool. I'm from Compton, homie. Yeah, homie.
But see, I got a resume though that backs it up.
Your resume ain't shit, homie.
Your resume is fucking White Castle, homie.
I don't fake like I'm a gangster. So
I don't either.
All right.
Bailey said fact. You say it more.
Nah, I really don't think I do. It's close though. It's probably like
Nah, it's by far you. By
it's
far.
Probably 60-40 your way. 60-40 your way.
60-40. That means I'm less than you.
No, 60-40 your way, saying like.
Well, now you're delusional.
Anytime Bailey agrees with you,
nobody
right.
Nobody in the chat, not one person in the chat has agreed with you. Not one person even thinks it's close.
Bailey's a troll. He's gonna troll me and agree with you every time. So like that don't count really. I don't say it more than you. Most people don't even know where I'm from. Everybody know you from Compton. Everybody. So think about that, homie. How many members we got? Are we at 1,000? Where we at, homie?
No.
We not at 1,000? So we come on here 3 hours a day, Monday through Friday, bringing on all types of big-time guests, Super Bowl champions, NBA players, Hall of Famers, top-tier journalists, highly entertaining. We're making you laugh every single day. And we ain't got 1,000 members? We got
836. 836. You know what? You know what's sad about it? You know what's sad about it?
This is crazy.
Here's the sad part. Kai Kennedy has like 400,000 members.
That ain't even his name, but I ain't even gonna correct you because it's like it's the bigger point.
Y'all go listen to Kai Kennedy and then fucking all these weirdo fucks, sketchy and stretchy, and all these fucks. But you won't listen to real fucking truth-telling, real banter, barbershop banter at that.
Crazy.
But you'll go watch fucking Drewski, fucking all these weirdo fucks, but you won't fucking watch and member up. You'll pay them motherfuckers millions of dollars to do what? To do what? Get pegged?
It makes no sense.
On national television?
I thought we at least had 900. I'm not gonna lie. Like seeing that 836, I'm a little discouraged right now, homie. I'm pissed off. I'm disappointed in our community that we've built. Our members, not even our members, are just people who we got too many people who come in to watch the show. We got 4,200 people in here watching the show right now, and you're telling me only 836 are members. That's a damn shame. You're freeloaders, and I'm pissed off right now. That's a damn shame, homie.
They say you hold me back.
I hear it. But regardless, if you love JB, then you gonna become a member for him. That's not real love. That's called conditional love. What you're doing. It should be unconditional love. It don't matter if he got the upside down Coke bottle co-hosted, if he got me, if he has Biden or Trump.
Man, Mike Bundy, man. Mike Bundy's carrying a load of many men. Many men. Yeah, Mike Bundy. Shout out to Mike Bundy. He's gifting 15 people just now.
Ah, Max Hess. Damn. All right. Damn.
People gifting people, but they're gifting you guys.
Brandon Wiley and my brother. Thank you, Brandon. Golly, y'all. That's all we had. The packages ain't nothing crazy. We gotta get
about time a brother donated.
Who?
Fuck.
Who?
Huh?
Brothers always. D Jones always donate.
Oh, you don't.
And G Wizzy, he black.
Max Hess, the only brother on the show that's actually gave any type of coin. D Jones does like $1.99, $1.50.
Still coin. That's still coin, homie. Gene, I need you to get 5 memberships right now, Gene, if you're a real one.
Fucking Eddie Manyweather's donated more than anybody, but he still comes out to less money.
Hey, but it don't matter because at the end of the day, he said, I got respect for Coach JB, and that's bigger than money.
No doubt. Shout out to that. We're going to dive into Stephen A. on Gilbert Arenas. We're going to dive into the baton that broke the camel's back. Literally, the baton that broke the camel's back actually fractured a skull. She's crying about mental health now. and people are coming out pissed off about stop acting. You haven't even issued an apology, they said, Smitty. Shout out to Robo and Mojo. $50. Shout out to you, homie.
You a real one,
Shout
Mojo. Mojo's slowly becoming one of my favorites. Like Robo and Mojo, not just Robo.
Hey, Cali cat. He's from Cali. He's from Cali. Your shirt should be getting to you anytime too. I remember I saw it. By the way, this is the realest show because I ship my own shit out myself when it comes to me giving away shit. When I give away something, I sell my own books, I sell my own posters, I send my own shit out. I'm a real one, homie.
Can you make some Team Smitty shirts and then sell it? And then I get all the money?
Even when this thing has 1 million subscribers and we got fucking people watching, 1 million people, I'm still gonna send out the shit myself.
No, you're not. It's not gonna make sense. As your business partner, you gotta use your time wisely to do other stuff to grow.
That makes me feel better, homie. Makes me feel better when I do my own shit.
You can't ship out millions of products, homie. Millions and millions and millions.
Lucy, never got your address, Lucy. I never got your address.
Yeah,
or the pictures you're gonna send me either. The pictures you're gonna send me either.
What pictures? Huh? What pictures?
The picture the address, homie.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant like a picture like her titties or ass. Okay, got you. Okay, but so I think we're gonna do a quick commercial break, right? We're gonna come back. Huh? The picture of her address. Pictures of her address. Shout out to Hector, man. Hector, a real one.
You said he wasn't a real one. You said he wasn't from Puerto Rico yesterday.
Thank you, Jane. I don't think Gene like white. He got like a little something in him. I can tell by his mustache.
He kind of like Jewish Italian.
Oh, Mario. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Little Hamas. Look, he has a little Hamas. Olive skin.
Yeah. He from where Gene from? New York? Are you from the East Coast?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
I don't know where you from. But
I'm not sure.
Hey, the chat kind of like I called y'all out and y'all responded. You know, Joe, I can't. We can't go to commercial really because the chat is like in their bag right now. I don't know what's gonna happen. This is crazy.
Robo's out here, half brother, homie.
I'm vocal. Robo is black and Mexican, and his girl, she's they both Blexican.
But we know what's the giving side is.
Nah, homie. Black people different now, homie. We got money.
Shout out another cat giving 10.
Bailey, are you able to like see the updated members or no? Is that impossible? You can't. Okay, I was about to say we might be. We kind of. So real quick, JB, just for my own ignorance, when it says like high stakes gifted 10 memberships, so like is he literally just picking 10 people who are not members?
You're asking the wrong person. I don't know anything.
Because how does that work exactly, Bailey? Like I don't know if they even donated membership.
Like who does he get? Who's he gifted to?
Yeah, like who's he giving them to? Like is he picking 10 random people? Oh, yeah. Basically, it gives 10 random people a membership. And it's up to them to like maintain it.
Right, but who's the random people that get it?
It's random, homie. You can't pick random people. It's random.
So just 10 people get memberships?
Who are not members, yep. And then it's a flat fee. And then they have to, if they want to sustain it, they got to just keep it. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Jordan Chavis. Keep it real, guys. Love it. We love you too, JC. That's the homie right there.
You don't know.
I do. Yeah, Jordan Chavis, we go back. Remember 2 years ago at the spot downtown?
I've only seen white people donate. There we go.
Come on. Shout out as soon as you said it. Shout out to Said, homie.
Said, you play for me? You play for me.
That's the hood, too. Omaha, Nebraska. Contrary to belief, that's the hood, homie.
Yeah, I know. There's a lot of Compton cats moved to Omaha. Blood neighborhood, homie.
Blood Crawford's from there. Terrence Crawford's from there. Got shot.
Said probably play for me. Said probably play for me.
You don't know. Shout out to Chris, new member. Okay. Is that an LT jersey?
Chris Cheer?
No. Dude, Chris, homie. This is a dude.
Yeah.
Coach always smokes me. Love this show. Appreciate you, man. Far from normal. Appreciate that. Love it.
White dude tatted up.
Who?
That guy that just said that.
Can a brother or a sister become a member real quick so he can stop talking crazy? We need a brother or sister to become.
Or give some money. Give some money, motherfucker. Shit. I mean, come on. Ryan Clark said you guys are being fucking held down from the NFL. Can y'all at least show that you're not? Break some bread on me?
Hey, G really racist, but it's funny, though. He said, brother's finally stepping up.
Paris.
Oh, yeah, she a member. Is she a new member? Or she been a member?
I think Paris been a member.
Yeah,
so.
that don't count, Perry. That don't count. We talking about new members and new.
I'm gonna add that $199 to Paris's pay every month to give her back that.
Said I act black.
Smitty, you wanna read this out to everybody so we can? I guess it's a question they have.
Yeah, I got you. It says weight loss and fitness. Hey, JB, I'm a cornerback. I'm 5'4", 34 years young, but I weigh 296 pounds. How can I make it in the NCAA, man? Can you freaking coach a brother? Like, I need to go D1, possibly a Georgia or Alabama MA. Thoughts?
Can you give me his measurables again?
Yeah, he's 5'4", 34 years young, but he weighs 296 pounds at 5'4".
As a corner.
As a corner. Yep. Sorry about that. He's a lockdown corner.
He's white.
He said brother, so it's kind of confusing. But sometimes white people try to talk like us, so I don't know if he's trying to, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
it sounds white. It sounds white, like a white message.
Yeah. I can't comment on a troll question. If it was a real question, I would love to have the real conversation. But
brother.
Who's this?
It's a brother, a new member. Josiah.
That's your boy Julian?
Julian.
That's your boy Julian?
Nah, this is Josiah.
I want somebody that you don't know. I want somebody you don't know to become a member. That's a brother.
I don't know Josiah. I don't know.
Or pay. I want a brother you don't know. Pay, donate like the white folks do in here.
All right, come on, brother. Can the brother donate real quick? So we got new members. Junior, another brother. All the black people becoming members though right now because of me. Like, without me on this show, your black audience would fucking.
This cat ain't done nothing.
Rio, I know you sell weed, homie. You got money. Just throw something real quick to.
He ain't got no credit card though. They don't do cash on YouTube.
You can't.
He ain't got no electronic. He off the grid. He got no credit card, no debit card, no PayPal, no Venmo. He don't got shit, homie. He all dimes. I got dimes. He old school too. I got dimes and nicks only.
Yeah.
He ain't got shit else, homie.
He ain't got no loud either. Just like average ass weed too. But he make a living for himself.
Stems and seeds.
Oh, here we go, Josiah, brother.
I appreciate it, but I'm gonna be honest, it's low ball.
What you mean?
I mean, we got guys put at 50s, 600, and then we get
DMV Living, your favorite. Yeah, he a real one. Yeah, DMV, the go-go. Turn that go-go on.
DMV gave 10 random folks.
Yeah, because of me. He hates you. But he respects me.
Yeah.
And me and him, we don't even see eye to eye all the time. But as a brother to brother, we respect each other. We can disagree and still show love. He hates you.
I think if DMV's a real one, like I think he is, right? He says he's a real one. I think he's doing it because of me, because he respects the back and forth banter, not because of you.
Ricky. Thank you, Ricky.
I don't think DMV respects you at all.
He got a card, homie. Breaking news: Rio has a credit card, homie. What?
But look at this.
White dude. That's a white dude. It's a super sticker.
He's a brother.
What does a super sticker do?
He's not. It's like Dollar Tree.
I'm trying to learn a different shit. Like, what's a super sticker?
Super sticker is a brother.
I need to learn YouTube, homie. Like,
only super stickers I've seen has been brothers. It's been Eddie Manyweather super sticker. Oh boy, right there. I haven't seen any.
D Jones. Did Minnesota upgrade their defense? Yes, they did. They're gonna have one of the best defensive lines in the game.
This cat broke bread today.
Robo in his bag right now. Hold on, time out.
20 minutes.
Ain't Robo Mojo the same person who had his anniversary 2 weeks ago and gave us money on his anniversary?
Yeah.
He must got a good job.
Nah, I think he the one that's out there with that. He's slanging that. I think Rojo Mojo is the one slanging the rocks. D Jones did something. Yeah, it's $9.99. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God! Like, damn! Like, what the hell? It's never enough for you, homie.
Brother, A brother just donated 20.
Out to Junior. He locked in.
We already got no way to over. It got to be over 1,000 members, homie.
You would think so, but there's no way for us to know. So we got to keep going.
This is what this is what it is, though. I'll be real. It's a BPS situation, though. Because the BPS of this whole thing will be, they'll gift them for a month. Everyone that got donated and gifted today, they won't sign up and pay their own way from here on out. So we'll lose the same. Everyone that got gifted today, we're going to lose because it's BPS.
I know. Like the only way for it to sustain, all the people who got free membership, you guys have to continue to you got to stay a member. Kid Puggy, black or white, or Mexican or Asian?
Kid Puggy?
Asian.
Yeah, I don't know, man. We got new man Jamal Wilson. I know he ain't white.
That's a brother to the T. That's from the core. Jamal Wilson, homie? I ain't got to see him.
Jamal Wilson might be the blackest name on planet Earth.
That's a super brother.
Got to be, right?
No, I know for a fact.
No, Jamal Wilson could be the blackest name, though, on the planet Earth.
It's fucking top 5. I'm trying to think off top of the head. Like DeMarcus, that's definitely in the
DeMarcus Freeman,
DeMarcus Johnson. You know what I mean? Like Keyshawn Johnson. I'm just trying to think.
What's the names real quick before we take a commercial break? What's the name that could be black and white? Go.
Michael.
I'll start. Let's
Michael
go.
Smith.
Robert Johnson. Robert Johnson can be both.
Michael Smith.
Robert Smith. Both.
Johnny Wilson.
Michael Brown. Both.
Yeah, that's a good one. David Roberts.
David Banner.
Nah, not Banner. Not Banner.
Yeah, Banner. I know a brother. I know a lot of Banner brothers.
No, I know Banner brothers. Is it Banner Whites?
Huh?
I know David Banner, the brother. Is Banner a white last name?
Yeah.
I don't be knowing Banners. Okay.
Most lawyer names. Jason Brown.
Yeah. How we missed that, homie?
You're fucked. Darnell Smith. No white Darnell Smith.
No, I heard there is like a white Darnell though.
Bruce Washington.
That's kind of leaning black though.
Yeah, it's both.
Washington is dangerous though. That's a brother. Like, that might be more brother than you think. It's borderline. You might have a few whites. Because Bruce is the white name.
Daryl Smith.
Daryl,
I know
my mother-in-law.
I know a lot of brothers named Daryl.
No, for sure. My father-in-law name is Daryl. My brother-in-law name is Daryl. But then my mother-in-law has a neighbor who's white named Daryl. So to your point, there you go. I know a lot of Daryls.
Shaun King.
Yep, because we know the white Shaun King he say he black, but it's confusing. But we know a few Shaun Kings. That's a good last name, homie.
Matt Barnes.
Steven Jackson.
Yeah. Steven Jackson both. There's a lot of white Jacksons, by the way.
Yeah. The whole All the Smoke cast is both names.
Nah.
Matt Barnes, SCJ, hey, Bo.
Not the whole cast. Huh?
Hey, I need a brother or sister to donate more than $30 because JB's trying to talk shit to black people. There we go. Big Jim. That's
white folk. That's white. He white. He's brother. Big Jim Slade. He's the most white. He's the most redneck cat in this fucking thing. Big Jim Slade. This motherfucker.
Overalls, homie. Overalls.
Gauge on his thing. Dip.
Lumberjack, homie. Yeah, like a lumberjack type. Big boots.
Stephen Smith is both. Stephen Smith, both.
Stephen A. Smith, yeah.
Stephen Smith, both.
Do we have a brother who can donate 50? Because he's trying to listen, y'all. I don't really want the money, but at this point, JB's disrespecting brothers and sisters. So we gotta show the white people that we got money. We not scared.
You know what? You know what the worst, besides the murders and shit, right? The biggest black on black crime in this country. You know what it is?
I'm talking about black people shit, but go.
It's when y'all give each other the crooked pastor money at the church, homie. I feel for y'all. I do. I feel for y'all because you're getting did wrong, homie, and it's in the name of God. That's what's crazy as fuck. When y'all
the crooked priest is way worse than the crooked pastor.
I grew up in a black church. I only went to black church.
Crazy, homie.
Huh?
The crooked priest is way worse than the crooked pastor. You know what y'all be doing? Y'all nasty.
Well, no, they both. They all are. That's what I'm saying.
The pastor don't do that part though.
But it ain't. I'm just sitting there, homie, and I'm like, God damn, this motherfucker will stop the sermon. Lord, give me some money. Lord, God says, give me some money. Pass it around. In the middle of the goddamn thing. We are like, what? We just gave for 30 minutes.
Hey, churches do it, but
I feel it, Jesus. I feel it, Lord. I feel it coming. I feel it coming on.
That does happen.
Sweetie, pass it around. Sweetie, pass it around. Pass it around. Oh, look at that. I did that shit 7 times in 9 minutes, homie.
That does happen, but churches do need money, though, to survive. They got bills.
God, Jesus, money. Lord Jesus. Lord just told me. Say it again, Jesus. Lord, say it again. What'd you say? Lord said 10 people give $1,000 right now. 10 people give $1,000 right now. God just told me. Tyrone, you better give me $10,000 right now. Young sister in the white top, you better give $10,000 right now. Lord Jesus, what'd you say? God. And you know what's crazy? Everybody in the crowd. Oh, I saw him. I hear him too. Y'all be getting bid wrong.
I thought you was a Christian, homie.
I'm the white dude in there, and I get up and be like, homies, stop. You're getting did. This motherfucker lives in Malibu. I followed him the other night to his house. Motherfucker got 2 Bentleys, homie. You got a fucking B210 and a Prius on stubs. And you trying to go pay this motherfucker more money?
Time out, homie. Forget everything you talk about, homie. Brother alert. Suburban Kid 305, $49.99. And he pressed, and he pressed the Uso and said, who broke, homie? Who broke, homie?
I think he wrong, though. He wrong, though.
He wrong, though. Homie.
I think he's wrong, though. You know who Uso was talking to? I think he was telling us we're broke for taking him.
Well, you be more clear, homie, because the brother pressed you.
Usos, y'all said Usos was on your side when we did the racial draft, homie. I said they on my side. Y'all said they on your side. So if they on your side, how are you pressing them, homie?
In totality, they are on our side.
Nah,
but on
don't give me that totality shit.
No, listen. Hear me out. On this show, they favor you because they come on this show, pause, to watch you. You're from the West Coast. A lot of the Usos are on the West Coast. But when I talk to them in the streets for real, they're with us, homie. If slavery came back, us and them in the fucking field together. So that's the best way to fucking decide. They're not gonna be with y'all in the house.
Pineapples is a whole nother thing, homie.
You know who definitely didn't donate? Pac-Man. He broke than a motherfucker. He ain't got no money. He just come out here and talk shit every single day. He's in the basement right now eating piece of rolls. He ain't donating a fucking dime. He ain't no fucking brother.
He a brother.
Look at his face. He's not no brother. Look at his fucking eyes.
He's not no brother. I mean, he mixed. He mixed with something.
He ain't mixed with us, homie.
Yeah, he a brother, homie.
No, he ain't.
He pressed you too as a brother.
And I hope he do. I hope Pac-Man press me.
I hope
Pac-Man press. I'm praying for the day he pressed me. I'm gonna slap the shit out of him. I'm not gonna fight him. I'm gonna slap the shit out of him because I don't respect him. You know what I'm saying? Like when you slap somebody as a man, it's no respect.
He verified though.
My damn black weak ass. This motherfucker having identity issues right now. He don't know what he's trying to like show up. He don't know if he's white or black. He grew up as a kid. The white kid said he was too black. The black kid said he was too white. So he grew up with that identity issue. He don't know what the fuck he is. Now he's on here trying to be gangster through the keyboard. He's soft as hell. I smell pussy in the chat. Pac-Man. Pac-Man pussy. Change your name to Pac-Man pussy in the chat. He's so soft. He just started doing the chat. He's a phony. He come here every day and just talk shit for hours. And I let him do it because he's a member. But that's the only every day. He the biggest hater. At least like Gene keep it real. Gene, we don't see eye to eye. But like he'll agree with me sometimes. He'll agree with you. He'll talk shit to you. Talk shit. Like earlier when I made the whole GD comment, he said, "Hey, I'm actually with you on this, Smitty." Gene, I can respect Gene. I can respect Ron. Ron got the scope on me right now, so I can respect Ron. But this dude, Pac-Man, he's so biased and such a hater. He cannot get off my dick. He come on here every single day with the same, "Hey, if I see him in the streets, I'm going to slap the shit out of him." TMZ. Former Speak For Yourself co-host with Jason Willock and myself, right? Darnell Smith seen on tape slapping the shit out of a bitch made cat, Pac-Man pussy, outside of fucking LA Live, Staples Center. Breaking news.
He said you voted for Kamala, homie. That's why. He mad at you.
Okay. All right. I love this. I love the chat think I'm soft. Keep thinking that. I'm so happy about it.
Fuck it, no commercial break. Fuck it. We just go
then
through
they see me in person, though. They see me in person. "Hey, Big Smitty. Oh, man. I love your show so much. You and JB crazy. Gotta take a picture, please. Gotta take a picture in the video, please. Send it to my girl." Y'all so fucking soft.
Man, appreciate everybody, including Pac-Man, DMV, Grandmaster Wu still likes you, Smitty, he says.
Me and Grandmaster Wu still go way back.
The one problem I have, though, with the chat is who?
Fucking Eddie Manyweather.
Fuck this motherfucker asked the same question fucking 1,000 times, homie. He's the fucking one problem I have in this motherfucker. I gave him a fucking open invite to the Super Bowl party. He was supposed to come do security for 25 cents an hour. He don't show up. Fucking Bailey's got to run security in the front and fucking helping out with the fucking the fucking
little game on the wall. Yep.
Fucking Eddie Manyweather don't show up. Eddie Manyweather won a hoodie. He's asked 20,000 times. He says Cowboys is back 20,000 times. LeBron James the GOAT. Lakers are gonna win it all. Just repeat, delete, homie. Fuck Eddie Manyweather, man. You for watching shit, but fuck. Shout out to Perry Payne.
Perry Payne. That's a white dude?
That's a white. He could be a black name, too.
Perry Payne can be black. Yeah, Perry. I know some black Perrys. PP.
Perry Klein, Perry Payne, Perry Payne.
You know Perry Klein?
Yeah, that's my boy. Oh. You know that's BPS, by the way. Motherfucker don't even say the last name clearly. You don't even know what the last name was. In the barbershop, you know Perry Payne? Hey, what? That motherfucker, we grew up together, homie. Wait a what? You know what I'm saying? That motherfucker, we grew up together. I mean, Perry. You talking about Big Perry? You know what the guy doing?
With the bad sister? With the bad
sister? The motherfucker. That solidifies you know, by the way. The barbershop, homie, by the way, that solidifies you know the motherfucker.
Yeah.
That motherfucker. That motherfucker.
And why do you get so excited when you know somebody?
Same cat. It's not one of the motherfuckers is the same cat we know. not
hype as hell too though. Like, oh
yeah, motherfucker. You could have went from Trump Kamala debate, Jordan Kobe debate, Jordan LeBron debate into that shit and squash all the beef.
Yeah.
Wait, you know Brady Bay? Yeah, that motherfucker. What? Keisha and them, brother? Yeah. What?
Perry.
Motherfucker still ain't said his last name yet. Don't know his last name yet. We still don't know the motherfucker last name.
Perry.
I guarantee it, homie. It's Keisha and them, homie. That's all the motherfucker know. It's Keisha and them, homie. He a motherfucker.
Shout out to Monty, man. Baseball player, 15 years old, man. Became a member. Next up.
It's Free Game Friday tomorrow, homie. I'm hitting you with something new every Friday, by the way. So you know, last week I hit you with that fucking always, sometimes, or never.
Yeah, that was fun. That was dope.
Yeah, you're never gonna know. I don't know what I'm gonna do tomorrow, but it's Free Game Friday. I'm gonna hit you with something.
Real quick though, man. This weekend is my wife's birthday. I'm celebrating her wife's birthday all weekend, man. Shout out to my baby Chanel.
What that mean to me?
It means a lot to you, homie. You're gonna respect my wife at all times, homie, or I will put hands on you. So shout out to my wife. Death, man. Happy birthday. We're gonna celebrate all weekend, have a good ass time. It's gonna be beautiful.
Shout out, man, to all the Americans in the chat, man. Shout out to everybody in there, man, that's giving up to this show, man, and for everyone growing.
Americans, though.
Because everybody American in here. We're in America. I mean, watching the show in America.
Countries in here watching.
Yeah, we get a few like Hamas's in here. There's a few
Canadians. Canada's pissed. Canada said they want to shut down all of our electricity here in a minute.
But they bowed down. Said, no, that's done, Smitty. They already bowed down to Trump. Homie, come on, you got to keep up with the news, homie. Get off Twitter, homie, like you say.
They said they about to go to a trade war. They said they ready for whatever. They about to.
It's over. It's already over. They already bowed down. Homie. Hey, Trump's about to stop the war in Ukraine, homie. What are people going to say? When he stops 3 wars in the first 50 days, gets the inflation down, stops the border crisis.
He got inflation now. Don't name shit that ain't happened yet.
Right, what's he gonna do? Hey, your boy quit. Hey, what's his name? The homie in the barbershop. The homie from Canada. Oh yeah, the homie. Whatever his name is, Trudeau or whatever. The Trudeau. That motherfucker stepped down. Told everybody we're cool. Trump, we're cool. We don't want to be the 51st state of America. And now everything. This motherfucker just went straight. Come on, homie. He got cooked.
Let me ask you this: is Trump do you think Trump is the GOAT president, the greatest president of all time?
I can't answer that. I don't know enough about politics.
What do you mean?
I don't know enough about politics.
I'm trying to keep it.
Guy, and I don't know enough.
Still on business.
I don't know enough. I'm a big Reagan guy, even though I was young.
Reaganomics, homie.
Yeah, but I know what Reagan did for some other things on the other side that we have.
Drop cocaine in the hood to help, like.
He what? He dropped what?
None. I like my life, homie. I like my life.
By the way, JFK and all that shit was on his way. They killed him off, and he was, Democratic Party. That's crazy. His own family's left the Democratic Party because we're clearly not there. You know what's crazy?
What?
I got a family member that I don't really talk to anymore, but she hit me up on TikTok mad at me about my politics.
I love that. Good conversation. I like that.
You know what's crazy? So all I said was, I didn't know it was her. So then I went in her private DM and I said, hey, is this you? Woo-woo? Hey, you know what? I don't get involved with politics with my family, friends, or whatever, even though I don't really know her like that. I'll be honest.
Family, yeah.
But I was like, but I seen some of your posts on Facebook, and you know what I didn't do? I didn't comment. Because I don't really give a fuck. It's your family, right? I don't really give a fuck. That's how it used to be. You used to be able to have a banter back and forth, disagree. Yeah. I would never comment on a family member's post and showing that I disagree with you.
Yeah.
That's like an assistant coach disagreeing with the head coach on the field in front of the players.
Right. Yeah.
I seriously, homie, this politics shit has really, I don't think she realizes either. I'm that motherfucker. I will cuss you and your husband out.
Yeah, but she don't get you like that.
And by the way, my daddy didn't like you motherfuckers either. So you're a low totem pole on my family tree, homie.
When can I meet your family?
I don't have family.
I mean, now you have family. You
gonna be my mom. You gonna be my mom if you want, but
she's strapped up. I don't want to go in there and fuck around and on accident. But
you know the cats you met, the homie you met, Aaron and Warner Brothers.
Yeah,
that's like my mom's favorite.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. Every time Aaron come over the house, we're growing up. Every time Aaron come over the house,
like black
my mom had Nutter Butters for him because he loved Nutter Butters. My mom knew every one of my brothers. All the brother homies that I had, my mom knew exactly what their favorite shit was, and she would have the shit for them.
Well, if Mama Brown is watching this right now.
My mom didn't even live with me at the time. My mom and dad had been divorced since I was a little kid, so my mom would come by just to see me and give all the homies
Oreos and shit, hot Cheetos, Nutty Butter.
Why Oreo, though? Why Oreo? Nobody. How do you know my homies like Oreos? Huh?
My Nutter Butters.
Huh?
My Nutter Butters.
My boy Aaron like Nutter Butter. That's the only thing, yeah.
All right, well, if Mama Brown listening right now, your co-host, your brother, I like flavor hot fries.
You like Ding Dongs?
I used to.
What?
Ding Dongs and Swiss rolls. Remember Swiss rolls?
That's too young. I don't like them. What about what's the one that the yellow one?
Or whatever.
Yeah, the yellow one with the frosting on the top?
Oh, zebra cakes. Zebra cakes?
Nah.
Twinkies.
Nah, it had the frosting though. It looked like a Twinkie kind of, but it had the frosting though. Not Twinkie, just kind of dough. You know the zinger?
The stuffed cakes, hostess stuffed cakes.
Nah, they had the black one, and I think it's zingers, homie. The black and the yellow.
Probably a zinger. I think it's a zinger.
Them motherfuckers are fire. Zingers are my. I might go get zinger today. They still make zinger?
I like zebra cakes, homie. Believe it or not, zebra cakes go stupid.
I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is.
You ever had a zebra cake, homie?
Nah, I used to fuck the shit out of zebra cake. We called her zebra. She had that zebra ass. Titty bar bitch.
Was she mixed like black and white? Why I call her zebra?
Just black.
Oh, okay. Called her zebra.
I used to lay, but one bitch had a donkey ass. Oh, whew. Well, shit. Her name was Stallion on the stage.
So hold on, real quick. So you only fucked with strippers back in the days?
That's all I fucked with.
Because I'm starting to see the trend. Because like I know you're.
Any of the homies come on here right now. I swear to God, homie, I could have Spree, my boy Daybone, my barber. Any one of the homies could tell you straight out right now that we've been in major titty bars with major celebrities at the time. This was when I was young. And I pulled the baddest bitch out of there over anybody. On my daughter, on my daddy. The baddest bitch in the titty bar was coming home with me. By the way, the only white motherfucker in the whole club. At 225, chisel. Lean. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, rib, great sweats, bulge.
When the last time you had some black cat though? It's probably been a long time. Because JB now has evolved. Like you're a white boy. You're a white boy now. You're a white boy. Back in the days, I've seen the old picture. You was a white boy, but you was a hood cat, long red tee, flag in the back pocket, throwing up the blood. Now you have to.
Literally nothing's changed. Literally nothing changed. What has happened is
regular jeans, Bill.
Yeah. That's not called the evolution to me. That's not called evolution.
Thong flops. You didn't wear no thong flops when you was in the
fucking. Because I stay home now. I still don't wear them out. I still don't wear them out.
Lucy said this.
What? I don't get that. I still don't get that whole gray sweat thing.
Women like
what's our thing? What's our thing for the girls?
Sundress.
Huh?
Sundress. No.
Not really.
Men like to see women with fat asses in a sundress because the ass is throws it around. Women like to see dudes with gray sweats on, preferably free balling, but they'll take it with some drawers on because if you got a little something, then they're able to see our dick print. That's what they like. So gray sweats to women is what sundresses are to men.
I think men like your generation especially. I like sundress. Y'all like this yoga pant bullshit, legging shit. I mean, that's all you motherfuckers fuck with. And then the girls get offended when you look at them at the gym. So don't sexualize them, homie. Speaking of sexualize them, have you seen why why I'm single forever and I preach to Bailey every morning before you get in the show, and we're actually working an hour prior to the show, and Bailey and I are actually putting together the show, and you're asleep. We actually discussed these things. I said, Bailey, son, don't do it. Do not ever get married. Don't do it. And this is why, Smitty. I don't know if you've seen this. In the latest, Iman
Shumpert and Tiana Taylor. I ain't gotta look at the rundown. I know exactly what you're talking about. I know all that. Even when I'm sleeping on me, I know what y'all gonna talk about. I left the camera and the mic at your crib last time I was over there, so I hear everything, homie. Every little comment y'all make, I know every conversation you having. So you're talking about Tiana Taylor and Iman Shumpert. Their divorce is final. And now this is the full breakdown what Tiana's going to get, right? She's getting like 4 houses worth like multiple millions. She's getting like a watch. She's getting a whole thing. And then Iman
a watch is what you said? A watch?
$75,000. And then fucking Iman got to pay $8,000 or something a month in child support plus private school tuition. Is that what you're talking about, homie? Without even looking? I'm a bad boy. I'm a bad boy.
So let me ask you, you think it's fair?
No. Divorce is highly in favor for the women, especially in California specifically, but really anywhere. It doesn't make any sense. It's literally just, again, marriage is also a business. Now, the foundation of it is love and finding a partner who can support you, help grow you. We know all that. but it's also a business. And I've talked to my wife about this. Like it's literally you're signing an actual like agreement, a binding agreement. And if it doesn't work out, if the partnership doesn't work out, then there's negotiations that has to be set in place through lawyers to decide who gets what. And for whatever reason in America, we give a lot of it to the woman. Now, listen, I'm not somebody who like, if I, Lord forbid, knock on wood, if I was ever to get a divorce, I'm not like some stingy person where I'm like, no, I'm keeping everything. Nah, you help me build, you deserve a decent amount of stuff. But when it's highly in favor, when there's certain things where the man clearly worked for that, and you're just taking it just because you were together with them, that's not right. And in this situation, Tiana Taylor has her own bag. She has her own money. Now she ain't got Iman Shumpert's money, that NBA money, but she's well off. It ain't like she broke. She's a really good artist and entertainer and all that. She got money. So the fact that she's getting 4 houses worth over $10 million, a 7-figure payout, luxury vehicles, plural, including a $300,000 Maybach, a $70,000 Mercedes Sprinter van, and a tour bus. And she has full ownership of all her companies. And on top of that, Iman still got to pay $8,000 a month in child support, which to him that ain't nothing, but $8,000 is still $8,000, and cover his kids' private school tuition. I didn't hear not one line of what he's getting. I didn't hear anything because he's not getting anything. So that's not fair.
Here's the issue I have. Number one, when a white girl does it and then she bounces, she's the white devil, snow bunny, did the brother wrong. What happens when the sister does the brother wrong? What do y'all say?
What do we say?
I don't know. I'm asking.
When a sister does the brother wrong, what do we say?
Yeah, like what is the term? I hear the white devil. She fucked over my brother. Woo! I hear it all the time.
The hood cat's gonna just call her itch with a B.
No, usually it's crickets. Quiet. I don't hear shit. This is black on black crime, homie. Let's keep it funky. This is the shit I'm talking about in church. This is the shit I hate to see because I see it too many times. I've seen too many of my former players get fucked over, by the way, by a young sister that takes all the money, the houses and the cars, and nobody says shit. The white girl do it. Cracker, bitch, devil, white devil. Y'all fucking married a white bitch.
This is different real quick, though. Let me give you some context. They broke up due to infidelity. So I think that, and you know when you're going into divorce, all that does play a role. I think Iman got caught cheating. This is calling what it is. So that led to their divorce. This isn't a situation where like Tiana got with him just for the money and then left after 6 months. They were together for like years, for a minute. Everything looked good on the outside. And then she ended up finding he was cheating on her. And that led to the demise of the relationship. And that's I'm just giving you context. I think you're comparing this to
what had happened was
where other women, some women would just get with a dude strictly for money. She got her own money. It ain't like she's some broke chick in the hood who starved.
I gotta ask you, why do you have such a why do you defend women so much? I this is a real question.
I got a question. Why do you and Bailey go at women so much? I asked Bailey a question privately earlier. I had to just verify. I ain't gonna say it publicly, but I had to verify. I was like, I know it's like y'all really don't like women. I was
I didn't see that.
Well,
my daughter, I didn't see that.
I was like, I'm starting to see a trend. As much as y'all say I defend women, I think I defend them because y'all go so hard at them. Like,
I didn't see that. I'm just looking in the private chat right now. I didn't see that.
Women knows all I'm saying. So like, it's
but
like,
on my daughter, I didn't see what Bailey told you. I'm saying it just dawned on me. Every single thing is a women defense, and I'm like, man. Have you heard about the women who false accuse men of the R word that don't go to jail? Have you heard about the women who done their baby daddy so wrong where the daddy can't see the kid no more, homie, and the kid has no relationship with the father, and then we say deadbeat dad when the dad was really trying to be the father of the baby? Have you ever heard about them women, homie? Yeah. So I'm trying to figure out why you give so much praise to women. I'm not women bashing. I'm just asking the question on why we give women so much. What did this woman right here have prior to marrying this man right here? Because if you say anything different than nothing, then why does she need everything?
That was hard. I ain't gonna say it one more time.
I don't know what I said.
You don't say nothing. I don't want you to fuck it up. That was hard. That was gangster. That was one of the hard things you said.
If she had something, she don't need shit. Because that's how we know she didn't have shit. And now she wants everything. That's the fucking issue we have, homie. That's what we see more than not. I don't ever see the dude that didn't have anything who worked at Burger King and the bad bitch rolls up in a Bentley and says, hey, motherfucker, I want you. And then takes him, and then they divorce, and he gets the Bentley and all her cheese. I ain't never seen that shit. I ain't never had my shit sucked from the back before.
What that feel like?
Yeah, what that feel like? I'm saying, homie.
Mary J. Blige, happened to her.
But I'm saying though, she was the breadwinner from the jump.
Right. Yep. Mary J. got fucked
I'm
over.
just saying. Bottom line is, homie, if you fucking broke your whatever I don't know what they call it, the fucking what is the shit? The saying, get up there, take your husband till death do us part.
Vows. Yeah.
If motherfucker breaks the vows, both of these people, from what I've read, broke the vows. Both. They was having threesome jump offs.
Yeah.
They was having fucking. So something went wrong. Either a dick went wrong and the bitch liked it too much, or, or the pussy was better than Tiana. Is that her name?
Yeah.
And then they started seeing that other motherfucker a little too much. Vows were broken, homie. Vows were broken.
Well, it ain't broken if they decide. If threesome is a decision that you and I, as a couple, decided to do, unity together. Now we can argue more. I'm saying threesome is like we actually communicate. Now, if I come home and you fucking Sarah from down the street or Lucy from down the block, and that's not a part of what we agree with. That's different. Threesome is more of an experience. JB, you've had multiple threesomes. You said like that's an agreement, but between three people, between a couple and somebody else. He was allegedly sleeping around with other shorties on the side in a sneak type way. Now I'm not the moral police. Everybody's relationship is different, but I'm saying that's the difference between what you're saying. But I feel you.
Here's the issue. Who in their right fucking mind, as a man in this space that has money, would fucking get married? Please, if anybody in their right fucking mind gets married in today's landscape, are crazy as a bat.
My guy Paul Pierce said marriage is for what did he say? He said marriage is for poor people and
who said that?
I gotta find a clip. Paul was just talking about he agrees with you. He was just talking about that.
It's for clout. It's to say that and you know what's even worse? The motherfucker who married the other motherfucker's ex-bitch.
He says for poor people and old people. And he did like a full breakdown.
The motherfucker that married the other motherfucker's ex is even worse.
You mean like if a dude married one of the homies' ex-girls?
No. The celebrity married the celebrity's ex-bitch.
Why do they all rotate the same women? I saw a clip though.
I know why. I told you I know why. Michael Rappaport, a lot of other cats hit me to why. I know why.
Same circle, yeah. And dude from Gilbert's podcast who wears the king crown from NBA guy. He was on a podcast I saw the other day. He was breaking it down too.
With a fucking mask and shit. But anyway, yeah, what?
Man, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, you probably saw him from the big because he used to cover Big Three. So he used to be in the Big Three and shit like that. But he was talking about it, the same shit you said. Like all the girls are like in the same, like it's the same circle. Like they're not outside seeing the everyday chick.
Like Nipsey Hussle married who?
Well, he R.I.P. He married Lauren London.
And who was she with?
Years ago, her and Lil Wayne they got a baby together.
I mean, how you gonna defend it, homie?
But what's your argument for that though?
Literally, Smitty was like, well, years ago, Lil Wayne fucked and had a baby. No shit. That's my point, homie. At the end of the day, you recycle the same motherfuckers. You recycle the same motherfuckers, homie. I don't give a fuck how long ago it was.
Respect the Lord. Respect the Lord. I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm just saying, homie. I'm just saying.
Respect the Lord. Respect the
what
Lord.
I'm saying is, bottom line is, we are recycling the same women, and I ask you why.
Well, you already broke it down. They're just in the same circles, homie.
No, it's like it's not the same circle. They're scared to get out of the circle. Smitty, I'm gonna be honest, homie. I guess I don't know. It's either a weird Hollywood thing or it's something. But wouldn't you want to go out and seek something that everybody at the Oscars didn't hit?
I understand that, Jason, but let me say this too, Jason. Everybody, for the most part, was somebody's ex. All the chicks that you said you fucked at the strip club, those strippers were ran down on. I'm sorry, JB. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Exactly.
A lot of them were hoes, and I hope you wrapped up because that's what
my baby mama's one. My baby mama's one. My baby mama's one.
A lot of respect for you, but most of them are hoes.
Nah, shit. Tell us if I give a fuck. But my baby mama's a hoe. The bottom line is her pussy was fire, and bitch looked like Beyonce and shit. But she fucked my daughter the whole mindset up. She's all fucked up. So you know what I'm saying? Like that's what happened with a hoe. It's a throw around hoe.
No, time out.
These are throw around hoes, homie.
Hey, chat. Hold on. Time out, chat. I said, JB. I said, JB. I ain't gonna talk about your baby mama out of respect for you. This motherfucker lost his mind.
You ain't disrespecting me, homie.
Fuck that. He said, go in on her, please. Call her whatever.
Yeah, I give a fuck. I ain't seen the bitch in 25 years. I give a fuck.
That's the mother of your child, homie.
My daddy died. She didn't let my daughter see my dad dying. My mom, who's her grandmother, hasn't seen my daughter in fucking 23 years. Fuck that bitch. Fuck her. So, yeah, you ain't disrespecting shit, homie. Anyway, here's the issue I have. The truth of the matter is that we tossing around these bitches. These are toss around hoes. These are toss around hoes. Like, let's get real. Toss around hoes. You all right, homie? Toss around hoes. We toss them around, homie, so everybody at the Oscars can see. Like, let me ask something. I want to ask you a real question. You and I we at the Oscars, and we get there. And my current wife was your ex-wife. Mm-hmm. We get to the Oscars. Do you come over and, hey, sweetie, how you been?
Yeah. I'm going to give her a big ass hug. You know what I'm saying? Shake your hand out of respect and then move on.
I'm just talking to you straight on the Oscars. See, that's what I'm saying. That's what the problem is. See, that's the difference. See, that's what I'm saying. If you shake his hand after he gave a big-ass hug and rubbed the gray sweats onto her, we got a problem. That's why I could never do it from the jump. I'd rather have a toss-around hoe than a bitch that everyone sees that all have the same. Damn. And then I go in the back. I used to fuck shit out of Smitty's fucking. That motherfucker. I wonder if Smitty put her on a stool like I did. And woo woo woo. You imagine the conversation. That's what I'm saying. No way in the world, homie, that I could do the Matt Derek Fisher shit or the fucking Nipsey. That's different. But there's a million of these things, a million of these examples. I'm saying out there. I just can't do it. I couldn't imagine it. I don't give a fuck how famous and popular I became. You're telling me the worry is, because this is what the truth is told to me by certain A-list celebrities. The worry is I go meet a random broad in the street. She's going to expose me. Bitch, you've been exposed by these other throw-around hoes for fucking the whole time. Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? You're worried about a random broad exposing you on Instagram, but not the broad that used to be with the other dude? Get the fuck out of here. And half these broads, Smitty, I'm going to be honest, I've been around them in person. You have too. They're not that bomb. I met better bitches on the bus stop in the hood, homie. I'm going to keep it 1,000% funky. I'd rather meet Ursula on the bus stop.
I don't know Ursula.
I say that name because that was the baddest bitch I ever scooped off a bus stop years ago.
Old ass name. There's no more Ursulas out.
Naughty head, homie. Naughty head, blonde, naughty head.
She was the last Ursula. There's no more Ursulas.
But I'm just saying, though, wouldn't you rather be? I guess I'm different. I'd rather be the dude that pops up at the Oscars with a broad you ain't never seen. That's so bad, and everybody like, who's that? Because they're out there, Smitty. I'm tripping on why these motherfuckers is this lazy. You some lazy dick motherfuckers. You lazy dick motherfuckers is fucking with lazy pussy giving motherfuckers.
JB going in right now on this shit.
I'm being real, homie. I'm just being real. It's fucking unbelievable, man. I couldn't do it. There's no way I could do it. Hey, mom, dad, meet Mary J. Blige. Yes, she used to be a baby face. Yes, she was with R. Kelly. Yes, she was with Keith Sweat. Yes, she was a Genuine. But listen, she's mine now.
The thing is, JB, also think about this realistically, homie. If you in this bubble, you at these events, these parties, the Oscars, all this stuff, and you come across one of these women who used to be with somebody else, but they're single right now, and y'all drinking, y'all getting to know each other, like y'all networking, you're in an event, y'all in the same thing, and they bad in the motherfucker, and you somebody from the hood who you used to have her on your fucking wall, like, oh, if I ever meet Maya, if I ever meet so and so, oh my god, and you finally meet, now you in the room. You ain't thinking about, oh, she used to date JB, she used to be with him. Fuck all that, homie. You about to try to fuck because you've been wanting this for a long time.
Okay, you're making my point. You're making my point.
You ain't thinking about all that whole process.
Smitty, you're making my point. Yes, exactly right. I wanted to fuck. I'm fucking her, and I'm gonna fuck the dog shit out of her to say I won up R. Kelly in his game, and then that's it.
It sounds good, homie.
Her. Stop!
Sounds good,
I'm not taking her to mom. I'm not taking her to dad. I'm fucking the bitch. Because she's bad and she's on my wall. She might be worse on my wall. You beat your little shit off to her because she was on your wall when you were a little kid.
Yeah.
I'm not fucking marrying her, homie.
When you meet her, she actually dope as fuck. You gonna just not give her a chance because who she used to date, homie? What?
Exactly, 1,000%. Yes. Bingo. So, ding, ding, ding.
So let's say the dude she used to date, he ain't your homie or nothing. Y'all ain't even cool. You not no chance because he used to date somebody else.
So look,
that's called insecurity.
Here's how it went. Here's how it goes. Here's how it goes. Hey, dog. R. Kelly's ex-bitch over here. She want to holler at you. Oh, for real? Who? Oh, she at the bar. Oh, cool. Shit. Yeah, introduce me if you want. She want to introduce you. She just want to meet you. Oh, cool. Fuck it. So I go over to the bar. She on the bar, right? She at the bar like this. She at the bar like this. And then I walk up to her, homie. I'm going to walk up. Hey, how you doing? JB, I've been wanting to meet you. Woo, woo, woo. Hey, look, I'm going to keep it 1,000. I need you to stay in this position on this bar. And that's how I'm going to fuck the shit out of you tonight. And that's it. That's all we got. You're not going to get my 4 houses. You're not going to get my fucking 3 cars. You're not going to get $8,000 a month. You're not getting shit but this dick, bitch. And that's how it's going to end. And if she don't like it, she needs to leave and exit stage right, homie. That's exactly how it's gone down because I've done it before. I promise you on my daughter, I've done that before. So, yes, and you know what I'm going to tell her? Hey, I'm going to fuck the shit out of you on this stool that you're in right there. I need you in that position. And you know what? It works, homie. It fucking works, homie. Contrary to your belief, it fucking works. You know how many broads I've known? I met a bitch that used to be a throw-around hoe for Jim Belushi. This is a true story, by the way. And she had a Rolodex She was married to a couple A-list guys in Hollywood. She had a Rolodex that had so many hood cats. Crenshaw Mafia cat, fucking Rolling 60s cat. She was fucking the whole hood. And she was married to an A-list celebrity, homie, on, we got an old saying in the hood, on lures, hustlers, on lures. On lures. That means on all the homies. She had a fucking Rolodex, homie, that had everybody in that motherfucker from the hood that we knew. We're like, that's a homie. You fucking, we ran through the bed. Yeah, bitch, she come through at night, homie, and at like 2 in the morning on Crenshaw. She was fuck with Jim Belushi, homie. She was Jim Belushi's main. But anyway, what do I know?
I hear you, Jason. All I know is that line, if you just met somebody, there's no way that line is working. First,
the what?
That little setup, that little skit you just did with the bar stool, there's no way this your first conversation with the chick, and it's the first thing you said and it works. No way. No way.
I promise you.
No women in here. I don't care what y'all say, Jazzy, Jazz, Lucy. None of y'all, if a man, that's the first thing they said to y'all. There's no way y'all giving up that cat. And if you do, I'm judging you. But hey, y'all, it's a hell of a show. It's 9:02. I got meetings I got to go to. I got to shower. I got to go to 5. I got to do a lot. Hey, man, make sure you appreciate all the new members, the new memberships. Make sure if you got a free membership from somebody, you thank them, number one. And number two, you sustain that membership by going ahead and go through the process. It takes a quick minute to sign up and sustain that membership. We should be close to 1,000 now, which we appreciate from all y'all. And all the money sent to me. And I'm gonna see y'all on the Discord. JB, any final thoughts?
Hey, Smitty, they want to know if you could repeat the line that I gave. So because they want to try it.
JB was like, what JB say? JB said, he said, hey man, I heard you want to come, you holler at me, want to talk to me. I see you over here looking good, everything. Listen, the way you sit on the stool right now, I want you to continue to sit that way because that's how I'm gonna fuck you later on tonight. I'm gonna fuck the shit out of you, and that's it. This man said, he said, you're not getting my cars, you're not getting my houses, you're not getting my watch, you're not getting my money. He said, we're gonna just fucking, that's it. Cool? That's literally what he just said, y'all. So
let me try
use it, and we'll see.
Let me add a few things. I'm gonna be a little remiss if I didn't add a few things. If I didn't add a few things, here's what I would add. Listen, you'll have a hell of a time with me, though. You'll be in those nice houses and in those nice cars and on those nice yachts. You won't get them, but you will be able to appreciate them and be around it on your little Instagram story. I won't be in your story. I'll throw you over the fucking boat if you show me, but you can show the boat and all the shit.
Don't say that line, y'all. Don't copy that before. The throw over the boat line.
I'm just saying. That's the part of it. That's part of it. And any girl, I'm gonna be honest, Lucy, all the women in the chat, real quick before we leave. I know Smitty gotta go.
You ain't gotta go.
I got meetings.
You ain't got nothing.
Smitty really don't think I got meetings. I be having meetings on low key though. I really do though. I really do. Lately, no, I really do. You know I do like 12 shows a day, homie.
You do you resting, you drinking, smoking, high, nothing else.
Hey, so look, the truth of the matter is, any woman in this chat I want to hear from, if you were to think and want to marry that man, you should be ashamed of your motherfucking self. Because you are gold digging hoe. And you know, you ain't trying to get nothing from that man other than that bread. And you should be ashamed of your motherfucking self. You should just be a stand-up hoe and say, give me the dick. And let me move on about my way. But you won't. You're trying to get the bag, and that's what you do. You're shady. You're fucking scandalous. You are conniving. You're trying to get the bread. You can give a fuck about the dick, Smitty. They don't care about the dick, Smitty. Sorry. Hey, all you guys out there that think you're Mandingo, sorry. They put a baby out with a head like this. They don't give a fuck about your dick size, homie. They want the pocket size.
Men, we gotta take ownership too. We stupid because we be knowing, but we 1,000. We be blinded by the ass and the body and the sex and all that stuff, and then we want to act stupid when shit hits the fan at the end. We not. Come on, you knew what she was.
Hey, by the way, shout out to Mina Kimes.
Oh my God, I'm about to cut out.
No. I'm giving her credit. She made the semis of Jeopardy last night.
Congrats to me and Con.
Why are you hesitant, homie? Like, you think I'm going to do something else with it?
I don't trust you. That's why.
No, she made the semifinals of Jeopardy, homie.
Congrats. She's very intelligent. I'm not surprised. Anything else? He's itching right now. He's like a dope fiend who, like, we trying to get him off the drugs. He want to say something bad, so bad. Like, it's killing you right now not to say something.
No, I'm not, homie. I'm not at all.
Right.
She talked about the annex of Puerto Rico, cover 2 beater. That's how she won it. Let's dive into it, man. We'll see you tomorrow on the realest show on planet Earth. Free Game Friday. Get ready to get cooked. Smitty's going to get cooked all day long. And I appreciate all the love today, man. Seriously. And we'll see you tomorrow. And go watch Unpaved today with Shaun Salisbury and I, 12 o'clock Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern. We'll see you tomorrow on the realest show on planet. Fuck, man. This guy. Planet Earth. Peace.